Ooh, child. Hey, how y'all doing? TGIF, y'all. How y'all doing, child? I had a time. I don't know if StreamYard knocked me off and I had to re enter the studio or I did it all by myself. But anyway, I'm here now. Hey y'all, TGIF. Hey Miss Philadelphia. Hey Wow C. Hey Demetra, how you doing? Demetra said, okay, I'm out the chat and in the clouds, listening while I take off the. Thank you, Demetra. Thank you, love. Thank you. Well, anyway, y'all, honey, how y'all been doing? Hey, Almighty Isis. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. I just want to pop in on this Friday and make a couple of little comments, child. I see a little couple of things that y'all know I be talking to y'all about pet peeves, right? So I got a couple of pet peeves, right? So hold on a minute. Let me take a drink of this liquid. All right, chat. I had to give me some ginger ale. Hey, CEO, how you doing? So, chat, let me tell you what's going on. So, I was listening to some videos, trying to catch up, see what's going on around the streets and all of this and all of that, right? So I was like, so I was listening to YouTube cameras this morning, of course, drinking my coffee, and they start talking about, of course, the content, which we all know is lemon right now, right? And so I went over to see what was going on, of course, with him and just Christa and uh, all the rest of them, right? So I get over there and they're talking about, y'all please hit the like button, okay? And of course, they're talking about the for the love of lemon thing, right? Hey, Booty Bell. And I noticed for a couple of nights he's been coming live earlier, right? For whatever reason. So anyway, they're over there talking, and Lemon and Krista is in the middle of a heated conversation, right? Now, this is why I say pet peeve, right? So they're in the middle of a conversation. It's kind of getting heated, right? About the whole for the love of lemon thing, right? He's stuttering, trying to nigga explain all this and all that, right? So they can't get their conversation out because Uppity is up there talking over them. And it's not even, let me know if y'all can hear me. And it's not even about her, it's about them, right? So this was going to be the makings of a really good live, right? At least a really good conversation when it comes to those two, right? And I'm thinking, why don't somebody tell her to shut up? Why don't Lemon tell her to hold on for a minute? You know what I mean? But then I realized, can y'all hear me? Hit the one if y'all can hear me. Then I realized that hey, he's using Uppity as a buffer, because he really don't want to explain to Krista what's going on, in my opinion, right? So he's letting Uppity overtalk and overtalk and overtalk, and then it got heated at one point in time. And hey, IDA sponsor, how you doing? Can y'all? I'm assuming y'all can hear me. The bubble is going up and down because ain't nobody hit the one. Okay, but anyway, hit the like button if you don't want to hit the one. Okay. So anyway, So it got heated, so heated at one point in time to where she called him a B. I was like, oh, okay, come on now, come on, Chris. I'm thinking, okay, Krista Durant stand up for herself. But after she said that, what is her name? Uppity steps in again. And when I said this is a pet peeve of mine, I said, oh Lord, that causing me anxiety. Nobody won't make Uppity shut up. Now I say it has to be for one of two of things, right? Like I said, the first thing I thought was he was using her as a buffer because he wasn't that lit yet, and he didn't quite know what to say. And number two, I thought, well, maybe he's waiting for somebody to, pay her off the link or whatever, right? Which is, from what I understand, from fast forwarding, that's what eventually happened, right? Somebody eventually paid her off the panel, but by then she had time to hastily catch her breath, and so she walked back the B word and all of this and all of that. She was back in her normal body. But at first, she didn't like the conversation that was going on, right? And of course, you had, but while Uppity was still up there, she was so annoying that Pizarro was up there. And then Lady La, I believe, hit the link, and they was cussing at Uppity because Uppity was coming in between the conversations, doing all this extra stuff. So I'm assuming she was drunk or whatever. I don't know, but that was a pet peeve of mine. I couldn't even. It could have been a good live, and they could have got a. I think Krista was so heated in that moment that she would have cussed him out, but no. You have Big Mouth Uppity up there. I was like, these people don't even have enough sense enough to know when they're getting ready to have a good life, right? A good conversation or whatever, right? Because from what I understand, people love the chaos and it is what it is. But if you are really wanting to see what's going on with this latest soap opera between Krista and Lemon, you know what I mean? You would want it Uppity to hush at that point in time, right? I was like, that is absolutely absurd. That is absolutely a pet peeve of mine, right? Lemon always has an Uppity on his panel to deflect, right? He had her up there to deflect, right? And I absolutely agree with you. Now, number one, oh, and then I heard this was the chicanery too, right? Then I heard him tell Pizarro that he still, you don't want to have the For the Love of Lemon show, but they need to do it in December, right? Okay. Now we also heard him say that he needed to earlier that he needed to talk to. I think I asked him on Hood Table or something, right? That he needed to talk to Krista about the For the Lemon show or whatever, 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 right? I said, you know what? This is absolutely absurd, right? Hey, Mr. Living, how you doing? Oh, thank you, sir. You can hear my mic. Thank you. Or is my mic popping in a bad way, or is it popping in a good way, Mr. Living? So anyway, um, I was so annoyed. That was really that's a pet peeve of mine when people are so stupid they don't know. Oh, it's in a bad way. Is it popping to anybody else? I asked y'all how I sounded. I asked them earlier. Nobody said nothing. So is it popping for anybody else? Let me know. Cause maybe it's your whatever you got going on. But anyway, uh, so like I was saying, hey, True Black Cheetah. So my mic is it my mic popping, y'all? I don't know why it's popping. Let me go back. So hello, chat and my smiles. Yes, it's popping. Wonder why it's doing that. Let me go out and try to come back in. Okay. I walked away from my laptop. It's popping. Okay. Hey Claire, how you doing? It's crackling. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh wow. Let me go out and try to come back in. I told you I had a hard time even trying to get on StreamYard. Hold on a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all let me know. What about now? Is it still crackling or popping or something? Is it still crackling or popping? I tried to adjust it. Let me know, y'all, okay? I don't know why it's doing that, but I tried. Y'all, please hit the like button. Is it better? Oh, Mighty Isis, thank you, baby. It's not crackling anymore. It's good now. Oh, thank you, Peach Cobbler. Thank you for letting me know, baby. All right. So anyway, so it's better. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Can y'all? Is it down too low? Is everything all right? Like I said, it's. I don't know what was going on. Okay, okay. So anyway, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I didn't even realize it was crackling. I don't have no. I child. But anyway. So anyway, like I was saying, uh, it's a pet. It was a pet peeve of mine. It was giving me anxiety. Right. I'm trying to focus. Everybody's doing over talking and all of this and all that. Thank you, Peach Cobbler. Thank y'all so much. And thank you to everybody that came in. Will y'all please hit the like button? Peach Cobbler came in, Lady Tanya, Krabby Patty, Sunshine. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? So anyway, right? And everybody else, if I missed you, I'm sorry. True Black Cheetah, Colette Lucas. I think I got everybody, right? I the sponsor. Oh, you the sponsor? Y'all a mess. I caught that one right there. Anyway, so that was annoying me, right? So, because Christa called him a B, and she was clearly annoyed by the conversation, right? And so, y'all know I like to get to 100 likes. Please help me out, okay? And so, dang, this could have been, but Uppity was up there with her loud, ridiculous, ignorant mouth, right? I'm like, if this girl don't shut up. Anyway, as it pertains to the pet peeves, I hate when people come up there and sideswipe the conversation. I'm like, do the channel holder not realize that they screwing up the interview, or they, hey room shaker, or they screwing up the conversation? Like, do you not realize what's going on? And do subscribers not mind all of those interruptions when you're trying to get to the T? I'm like, girl. But anyway, those people that act like it, and it's not just uppity, but it was uppity last night, right? So I couldn't even, fast forward through. Did I say anything else? See anything else? The last thing I heard was Lemon saying he wanted to do it in December as opposed to, now, or in the month of November, right? Which was also a deflection, in my opinion, because all I heard was I need to talk Krista into it, right? That's what it sounded like to me. Hey, just comfort zone. That's what it sounded like to me when he was saying that he wanted to do it in December. He got to talk her into it, right? Because she was clearly not happy about it, right? So anyway, if y'all see the title of my video, where's Creole Butterfly? I want her to come in here because I want to talk about what happened with her on Pizarro's panel about her contest yesterday. I really thought that she was gonna come in here. Maybe she'll pop up in a little bit if she get if the notifications be tripping or whatever. And I don't know. Somebody go get Creole Butterfly if y'all know how to get in contact with it. Put it on her wall or something, under one of her videos or something, right? Tell her to come over here. Hey Angie TY, how you doing? So anyway, per the title of the video, I was listening to a minister online around here, right? Thank you, Angela T. Thank you, girl. Thank you for letting me know. They said I was crackling earlier, but thank you for letting me know it's fine now. She spoke on her contest here first. Right, yeah, but it was some a really deep conversation about it yesterday. You know what I mean? She just mentioned it to me and sent it to me in the mentors and I put it on my wall, but they had an issue with it. But anyway, we'll talk about it, especially if I can find her, because I want her to hit the link to explain to me exactly what was going on in Pizarro's chat yesterday, because I had heard Brooke over there with some whole nonsensical arguments. But like I said, we'll get to that. Let me get to the first part of the title of my video, right? So I was listening to uh a minister. What is that man? Like Stephen Darby Ministry 60 on YouTube, right? And he was talking about small doses of absurdity becoming normalized, right? I said, you know what? I can apply that saying to what we have been seeing on these beef sector streets as of late, right? How small doses of absurdity become normalized, right? So what do I mean by that? At first, when Christa start doing, when Christa, you know, people start talking about Christa, right? We know she done had a couple of online relationships that have come out on here. She had the one with I believe TC, and then the other guy that was just trolling her, and both of those, ended wrong. And each time there's been a storyline. She gets all seems to be, really invested, and it always ends badly. You know what I mean? And but the whole time is the whole notion of the thing is very, very absurd, right? Because either she's never met these people before. I think the only one out of the three that she's met before was, if I'm not, did she actually meet TC, or was she fixed to meet TC? Because I thought I heard somebody say that they had a picture in the car together, but I could be wrong. But yeah, anyway, nevertheless, right? She meets these people online, and she starts getting overly invested, seemingly, it becomes a storyline, right? So um now we got this whole lemon situation, right, which is absolutely absurd. And I was listening to the pastor, and he was saying how small doses of absurdity, have been put on us, and they've now become normalized, right? And he gave several examples. And as I'm listening to him, I'm thinking, that's what went on with Krista, right? Because when she first came out, I was like, child, this is ridiculous, right? This is absurd, right? This don't make no sense for this woman that's in my age range, one of my peers, to be acting like this online, right? This ain't even online dating. It's like online storylines or something. It's hard to explain in my mind, right? Like I literally don't get it. I don't understand why it's got to be all this, right? So now, y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. And I just want to say thanks to everybody that showed me some love on my Cash App yesterday. $Oracle Speaks. If you like the content and you wanted to support your content creator, show me some love and appreciation. You know what I mean? Please feel free to hit me up on Cash App, Oracle Speaks. Anyway, like I'll do a whole lot of other people, right? I want to be appreciated too. But anyway, like he was giving several examples as it pertained to not only what's going on social media, but in music, in the movies and everywhere else, right? And so I thought to myself, this stuff that's been going on with Krista has been given to us in small doses, right? Hey, Tisa, how you doing, love? I hope you're doing well. To the point to where it's almost become normalized, right? Now, it's become normalized because several of the women around here, some of them anyway, I think, in my opinion, are actually jealous of Krista and Lemon's storyline, which is again absurd, right? But because they become so invested, it's become normal, right? And because it's become normal, they think they got a shot at the limit, right? Not knowing the whole time that the whole situation with him and Krista is toxic, right? Now it's so toxic. I felt like it was a storyline for a long time, right? But now I feel like they are simply codependent. And and the whole thing is absurd, and it's become normalized, right? Tisa said in the last days, right, will become wrong. And wrong, that's right, Tisa. That's right. That's right. And that's really what the minister was talking about as it pertains to the world, because they've given it to us in small doses to where now it's normalized, right? And that's why I'm talking about this Christian situation, right? As far as it pertains to the beef sector, I want to tie it to it for example, right? So anyway, I also heard that allegedly which is absolutely absurd. And I hope it wasn't true. Now she said it wasn't true. She said, that's right, conditioning the minds, Tisa. Because if you keep talking about a thing over and over again, what happens? It becomes normalized, right? And like you said, right becomes wrong, and wrong becomes right. So I absolutely agree with that comment. Thanks for saying it, because you're absolutely on point with this conversation, right? And with the conditioning of the mind, right? So anyway, the whole thing is toxic. At first, I thought it was a storyline, but now it's gone from just a simple storyline to codependency, in my opinion, right? Y'all, please hit the like button. How many likes do I have? Because everybody's invested. Christa feel like she got a lot of haters, and honestly, I think she got some because of the attention that she gets from Lemon, be it bad or good, right? For whatever reason, well, I know what I think. One reason is codependent is because we know that Krista desperately is seeking love in her life and attention. She may spend a lot of time alone. You know what I mean? Taking care of her sister, not really outliving her life. You know, her life has become online, and so she's seeking what she needs instead of going out and actually trying to seek it in the actual world. She's trying to find that online, right? And I feel the same way about Lemon when it comes to one particular subject. In my opinion, no, y'all know I always, hey Libra and do I always done said it, and I ain't taking it back. But in my opinion, Lemon is gay. Whether some people like it or not, that is simply my opinion, right? He is gay and he is dependent on Krista now. He don't want to let her go, in my opinion, because she is the best beard that he has ever had, right? He gets to treat her any way that he wants to treat her, disrespect her, let other people disrespect her, and she still comes back for more. Hey, Angie, I'm sorry if you don't have salt and pepper in your beard. You got that right, Angie. Child, it don't even make no sense. So, anyway, that's why I say that they are codependent on one another. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you give people, like the preacher said, if you give people little doses of absurdity, hey C-Mac TV, for long enough, it eventually becomes normalized, right? So it's gotten to the point to where now I had to actually sit down and think about what was going on. Like I said, for the longest, I thought it was a storyline. But and then another thing, I don't know if Krista is going through menopause. I don't know if she's just simply lonely. You know what I mean? They say they're over now. Child, I doubt that. If people continue to take in garbage, all you end up with is a garbage can full of garbage. I know that's right, Jason. Right? So as I'm red balling through the video, what is his name? Ghetto Intellect. He is having a conversation with Lemon, right? And Krista pops. Oh, and somebody also. He also. This is Mrs. Lemons now, right? He also paid. Somebody also paid to uh um have have Krista taken off the panel, right? So he took her off the panel because somebody paid to take her off take her down off the panel. So he took her down off the panel, but finally someone I watched. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Demetra. Thank you, girl. Lord, I said Demetra. Thank you, Deanna. I am so sorry. Don't cut my head off, Deanna. I was thinking about Demetra over there. Thank you, Deanna, girl. So, somebody paid to knock her off the panel, right? And later she came back. Like I'm scrolling, and I see her pop back up there, and that guy, what is a ghetto intellect? And so I don't know if he's intoxicated or what, but he sounded like it. He gets mad because Krista came up and she said, I just wanted to say I didn't go live to be shady or something like it, she said. But he wouldn't let her get it out because he kept interrupting. Oh, this is a man conversation. Oh, you this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Well, Lemon didn't say a darn thing. He just let the man disrespect him, right? So clearly, and we all know Child ain't no telling Lee brand new. But they all, everybody over there that hit that link to me is seeking Lemon's attention, right? Now, I don't know what you call that type of thing. Not all of them. Some of them up there, you know, not seeking Lemon's attention, but seeking attention in general. You know, some of them up there because his channel is chaos. He don't care how they act or what they say, you know, as long as they don't P-bomb him or whatever and have his channel snatched down. They just all vying for attention, all vying for a voice, you know, and it's total chaos. You know, like I said yesterday, he let people run the channel for him, but he the only one that's getting the check. So that's the way he moved like that, right? So at the and then they was calling him pimping, you know, he pimping people yesterday, and I still agree with that, right? Because they do all the work on his channel, and he the only one get the check. Okay, his videos be so long. He said he making at least 5K a month, and guess what? I believe him. I believe him. You know, to have that much stamina, but along with that, you got to darn near sell your soul and don't have a life outside of YouTube to be doing lives that long. And ain't no way you can be living your life. And if they say the boy ain't nothing but 30, the man, I'm sorry, ain't nothing but 32 years old. So why are you spending so much time online? That is also codependency. We know you're an alcoholic. Okay. And but like I said, feed person a little bit of little doses of absurdity, like the preacher said, and it becomes normalized, right? So everybody like it. He always getting 1,000 up there when certain things going on, and they be up all night. I guess it's a lot of insomniacs. But what I can't believe is how many people are still dealing with the absurdity of the whole situation. Like he is not even a content creator; he is a channel holder. Okay, child. When Lemon is drunk, they go together. When he's sober, they don't. Child. Tisha said I unsubbed to so many of these channels. I'd rather catch the commentary from channel holders that can just give us the goings on, right? I'm getting too old to listen to all this scream. Exactly, Tisa. Hey, the B Sector podcast. The same. Oh, the same history. I know that's I. Y'all know I don't. Yeah, Tisa and left hand Libra. Now y'all understand what I mean. People be thinking it's shady, but it ain't shady. When I say I can't listen to everybody, you know, so because I can't listen to everybody. All right, I've been online too long, and some channels like I flat out refuse. Right, tell it Miss O hot mess on the street. The storylines keep coming, faking frauds. That, but I know that's right. Number one caller, right? So anyway, so she was up there, and then the guy, what I say, ghetto intellect start disrespecting her. Lemon didn't say a darn thing. You know what I mean? The whole thing is just absurd. But like we said, small. This is how small doses of absurdity become normalized, right? Peach Copper said, I won't lie at Miss O. It's like watching it. It's absolutely, you know, we always like to watch our train crashes around, right? Our train wrecks. I can't turn away from it. Plus, I work nights, 4 a.m., so he keeps me up with it. But what I mean, that's what I mean. A lot of people work at night. A lot of people have insomnia. You know what I mean? But how long can he keep up? How long can he keep up doing those all nighters, right? Now there's a time difference, you know. I understand. So maybe it's not as late at night as it is like for on the East Coast time. You know what I mean? Eastern Standard Time. I mean, cause usually when he comes on, I'm going to bed and I'm not staying up for nobody. I don't have insomnia. I don't work at night, and after a while, child, I just have to turn off the YouTube, okay? Because I can't, right? I don't go over there anymore. All they do is sit up there and curse it the whole time, right? But the crescendo for me was, and I don't even know if they talked about it at length, but what he did, what he allowed to happen with 7 stars, you know what I mean? And so he tried to make excuse for that, but he's a channel holder, and that really didn't have to happen. Even though she counted herself, she still was a supporter. Or those girls that came up there to jump her, were they supporters? And I even heard that they are now over there in the Mo3 sector talking about regurgitated information, stuff that's done been out on 7 stars for years that nobody cares about. You know what I mean? I even heard, I think it was on YouTube campus this morning. I believe they said that they was going after K Fit, and she thought, whoever was talking thought that K Fit and 7 stars with the same person, but then they realized that no, they talking about K Fit. And then a girl up, what's her name, Candy, Switzerland or something like that. She said she heard that K Fit was a doxer. I'm like, well, where is all this happening at? You know what I mean? I was like, child. Hey, Creole girl, I want Creole. Can you come up? And if you can't, I understand. But I want to have a conversation with you about what happened on Pizarro's yesterday. Cause I couldn't listen, but I seen Brooke up there. You know, when she was, had all this to say about the contest, cause she swears she light skinned. She is delusional. She lied to herself, cause that girl ain't light skinned anyway, right? But I heard on YTC cameras this morning that they were saying you got to be darker than a snicker. And okay, let me know when you're ready, and I dropped the link. Okay, hey Thundercat, how you doing? Let me know when you're ready, baby. Send the healing properties and prayers for your surgery. Yes, I hope you're doing well, Tisa. Absolutely. So, it's absurd, right? So that's what I meant by, if you feed, this is how small doses of absurdity become normalized, right? And the pastor was talking about a whole lot of, small absurdities that has become normalized, like I said. And but that whole thing with Krista and Lemon is just absurd to the point to where it's become normalized. And so to the point to where I'm like, Chad. Oh, and I also heard that Krista is lashing out at people. It seemed like everybody that got something to say, about the alleged relationship, right? But my thing is, why are you lashing out at people that have something to say about it? I heard that she, I guess, kicked Sassy off the link or out the chat or something like that, and said she wasn't welcome no more. I don't even know what Sassy Pose had said, but I'm like, dang, she got a problem with everybody that don't agree, that have a problem with what's going on between her and Lemon. One way or the other. Whether they hating on her about the relationship or whether they got a problem the way that she's allowing herself to be treated. You know, just she upset with everybody. Okay, but once you make it public, people gonna talk about it, right? So why are you mad, at everybody for talking about it? Didn't you want it talked about? Didn't you want the attention? So now you're getting it, and now, but you're really mad at Lemon, so you're projecting. That is what I mean by dysfunction. It's absurd. But now it's to the point to where it's so normalized that Krista can't take it. I don't even think Lemon can lie about it fast enough. Because that's how absurd it is. So anyway, y'all, that's why I put that quote at the beginning of the title of the video. Y'all, how many likes do I have? How many likes do I have, Tisa? Do I have a bunch of likes at y'all? Because it's absurd. It don't make no sense. Not to me. You know what I mean? And for people to keep talking about it, I mean, everybody, I agree that everybody love a train wreck, but child, we need a new storyline. Cause this normalized dose of absurdity over here is ridiculous. I'm like, oh my goodness, really? So you gonna be mad at, you gonna lash out at everybody, Krista, instead of the person that you want to lash out at. Because last night, y'all, that's why I got so frustrated with Upply's dingy, ignorant self. Because Krista was in her feelings last night because she called Lemon a B, and then she tried to walk it back, right? Hey, Clorio. You ready, Creole? Okay, but yeah, I found it very interesting, y'all. But anyway, that's what the first part of the video. That's why I titled it "Small Doses of Absurdity Become Normalized." Right now, I don't want to get into it with what the rest of the preacher was talking about as being normalized, but I agree with everything that man said. Okay, so hold on, let me try to get this link. Here I come, Creole. Child. Okay. Let's see if I got it, y'all. Y'all know it be tripping. Let's hold on. Hope it works today. Please let it work. Oh, it worked. Yes. Okay. Here you go, Creole. Can you see it? Let me know if I'll drop it again. But yeah, yeah, that's just great. But at this point in time, it is so sick the way she. Oh, and also I want to talk about this before Chloe hit the link. They said that Krista said it was a lie, and I'm not saying I feel sorry for her either. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, I don't feel sorry for it. It is what it is, right? But I think it's absurd. Okay, let me see if this my girl. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me just in case people be trying it, child. People be trying it. I think this is Creole. Creole.
It's me, babe.
Okay, hey, let me finish this last sentence, right?
Okay, go ahead.
So
Okay.
now I don't know if it's true or not, but allegedly, no, somebody said that allegedly, that Krista said that if what's his name, Lemon ended the relationship with her, that she would unalive herself. And they said that Krista said that ain't true. Now I absolutely hope that it's not true that she would go there. Do you see what I'm saying? But at this point in time, I don't know what's going on. But I hope that right there is not true because that is absolutely ridiculous, okay, and unfortunate. And then you need to get some mental health help, even if you're thinking about doing something like that. But she said it's not true, so okay, you know. She alluded to the fact that because of her domestic violence background, that this verbal abuse ain't nothing. Wow, well, any type of DV abuse is something, okay, in my opinion. Wait, what? Nasty videos? Sure, with let's be honest. Is it that what? Who said that now? I don't feel sorry for video. She's still offering to send him nasty videos even after this so-called breakup. What? Even said he could share it with let's be honest. Is that right, Peach Cobbler? Oh wow, what? He don't even want to see no nasty videos coming from her. Not just cause she a lady of a certain age, cause honey, if the nasty video was from a male, then he might be interested. But he ain't no interested in no nasty videos coming from a female. People need to stop lying to themselves, okay? But anyway, Chloe, how you doing, girl?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, so yesterday you was telling me about your contest, and you said you was going to send me your flyer and the
Yeah.
mentors, and I got it. And did you see it on my community wall?
Yes, ma'am, and thank you. Yes.
Okay, no problem, no problem. But as I'm going through the videos, and I can't watch the chicken head, I'm not gonna lie, right? But there was a discussion about your contest at length yesterday, from what I understand, to the point to where they was talking about it on YouTube cameras this morning. And I was wondering if you could tell me what the issue was, because I heard Brooke up there, and it seemed like she had something to say, about it, because she swears she likes skin, even though we know she not. But in her mind, child, she is. But what happened, Chloe? What was the discussion about? Because I saw you up on there, up on Pizarro for quite a while. What was going on?
Okay, I actually had went up there just to tell her that you can find love on YouTube if the two people really want it. And I was talking about Raw Be Privileged, was just my girl. Shout out to Raw, and Cellulite. He's another content creator that they actually dating in real life. They met up and all that. So that's how I went up there. Okay.
Yeah. But
Uh,
you know what? You right about that, because I know a couple too, Chlorio, right?
uh-huh,
Over there in they call it the Medicine sector now. But
uh-huh.
Sister George, she called herself Sister George, and one of the Manosphere guys got married, and they are still married, but they met round there to the Manosphere child,
Oh wow.
and
Okay.
they actually got married. They are married right to this day. Yeah,
Oh wow. Well, I know
yeah.
Cellulite said he wanted Raw to be his last
That's all
girlfriend.
spider.
So
Uh-huh.
hey. But anyway, um, so that's how that started. And before I got ready to drop, I said, Pizza, do you mind if I mention my challenge? She said, no, go ahead. And so I mentioned my challenge. And so that's when Brooke and TG came up there and everything. And from what I get from Brooke, and if this is wrong, I apologize ahead of time. What I get from Brooke is she said when she tried to do something that had to do with light skinned people, she tried to do something that had to do with, I think, skin or something, and they called her a colorist. She said, "Y'all gave me the blues. Y'all did this and I, and everything." And so she was going on and going on and going on, and I was like, "Okay, Brooke, I can't yell." And she was like, "Let me calm down." She said, "I know I'm not trying to yell. I'm like, thank you, because I can't, So she really, at least with me, she was to where she heard me, because like I said, they were trying to turn it in, uh, not just, Brook them or whatever, but it's trying to become a colorist thing. And that's not what my intentions is exactly what I've said. And it's funny because I keep telling what my intentions were, and people don't want to hear that. They say, even though I'm telling them what my intentions is, I'm hearing people say, she's trying to do. No, I'm trying to do what I said I was doing, which is uplifting medium color to as dark as you want to be women that always get the butt of everything. And this came
So
from.
what? Right. So what was the? I didn't mean to interrupt, but I heard when you said that, it made me think it's something that they was talking about on YouTube comments this morning, and they were saying something about, you said you have to be darker than a snicker or something like that.
Yeah, okay. So I try to make it a funny thing to where people look at the Snickers and say, "Hey, that's me," or something like that, like to give a point of the color range that I'm trying to empower. Like I was telling them, this came out of a good heart. I get a lot of emails, and I ain't gonna go into all of that because I did it yesterday. But I get a lot of emails, and most of my emails are from women who is older than me.
Oh, wait a
Um,
minute. Was I calling you Chlorio instead of Creole?
yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry, Chad. I be reading it. I be trying to keep up with the chat because I don't have no moderators.
I know that's
And
okay.
I'm
I didn't.
sorry. I apologize, Creole. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. I like choreo. That's my mind too, so I ain't taking no offense to it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to
But
do
it's
two things at once, child. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
who made
Go
color
ahead, baby.
statements in the past? No, I was reading what Unbout said. She said she's made
Oh,
color statements in the past. She's not beef sector, and I was just trying to see who she's talking about. But anyway,
she
um,
talking about Brooke.
oh, okay, okay. I don't know because I, don't really get a chance to catch her. Um,
Hmm.
but and that's what people was telling me. They was like, "Well, why is she talking? Because that's the same one that I always got some colorist to say and blah blah blah." I don't know that, so I'm just going
Mm.
by what they were saying.
Do you
My
hear what
thing,
Tisha said? Tisha said, honestly speaking, I feel like that challenge adds to the existing problems we have amongst black women. Just my opinion. No hate. What do you think about that?
I like what Newbie said. Newbie came up
Hmm.
yesterday on Miss T's, and she settled it all. Newbie said, "I want to give my light skin opinion." And I said, "Oh, Miss Newbie." She said, "No, for real." She said, "Okay, so this challenge is for medium to dark skinned women." I'm paraphrasing. She said, "Okay." Just like the other challenges was for, she said the other challenge was for like when we had the neck bone challenge. You couldn't fry chicken in that challenge. She said somebody else had another challenge. That means I can't participate in that challenge. She said, I don't understand what the big old thing is. It's just a challenge you can't participate in if you don't qualify. She said that's like any other challenge we don't have, if that we have had, And the way she broke it down, I said, you know what, I can drop out here. Enough said. You summed it up beautifully. I wish everybody else thought about it like that instead of trying to make it something it's not. We can celebrate our women. Yes, we can do that. However, I'm starting with the medium to dark women. Somebody else pick up the mantle and start with the light skinned, whatever women are, the Mexican women, the Chinese women, whoever. I'm doing this. I try to think of something I can do to help uplift the women who get the most derogatory things said and done about them. Even in the media, you got pro basketball players talking about, stop, cat. You got pro basketball players talking about, you know, black women and things of that nature. And my thing was, let's just re-empower this, because I don't, for me to be dark skinned, I don't have a self-esteem issue. I've never had it.
Right.
I do.
Let me interrupt you for a minute. Let me interrupt you for a minute, baby. I'm sorry. Thank you, Crafting House, with Leela for being a 23-month member. Uh, Electric Soul, Eclectic Soul said, it's divisive, attention's inside. And M. Renee said exactly, Tisa. That does add to existing problems, and I am a dark skinned woman. So, do you think it adds to existing problems, and do you think that it is divisive? When you're talking about the broader
You know,
conversation.
I gotta give Pisa her props.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, Pisa said it's funny that people are having a problem with this, but
Mm-hmm.
they don't have a problem if it was reverse around. It
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be a problem. I don't know why. I keep saying this again. If I was doing this to be a hater, if I was doing this to be, whatever, I could understand
Yeah.
that. But that was not my
Mm-hmm.
intention. What I thought, then I might be slow, and that's okay. But what I
Mm-hmm.
thought was people would say, "Yeah, it's about time somebody uplift these
Mm-hmm.
brown and black women." Yeah, I'm gonna support you, sis. Yeah, let's focus on that right now. Not that they would take it and be like, "Well, I'm light skinned and I can't be in it. And I don't think that's right, and I think she's trying to separate us, and I think y'all giving me too much power."
Mm-hmm.
Giving me too much power, because
Mm-hmm.
that was never my intention. And I think the people who really have followed me and know me know my heart is not even like it, know that I don't do stuff
Right.
like that. If
Yeah, I know.
anything,
Yeah.
yeah, I know you do. I'm just saying it's weird to me. But then I have people that don't like me anyway, so I could have came out here and said, let's do an Eminem challenge, and they would have found something wrong with the Eminem challenge. It just, I can't win for losing. No matter what I do, people gonna always have in their mind that I'm doing it for this reason, instead of just listening to why I said I'm doing it. It's weird. I
Mm-hmm.
understand we live in a world where people lie so much that
Yeah.
people rather hear a lie than the truth. But then when somebody comes straight forward and say, "Look, this is why I decided to do this. This is why I'm doing this,"
Mm-hmm.
people can't take that. Oh no, it can't be why she doing. Not her. She got to be doing it for this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well I can't. There's no way I can change your mind. I'm not even gonna try to. I
Mm-hmm.
even thought about today. I said, you know what? I should just cancel it. I should just cancel it. My son said,
Well, I
no,
don't think you should cancel if there's something that you want to do, and you know,
right, and
and
that's
I
what I was
know,
going to say. My
you don't
my
have no
son,
bad intentions, but
yeah,
I think that.
my son told me,
Oh,
no, you don't. He said, unless it bothers you, like really, really bothers you. He said, no, you don't. He said, I ain't never seen you give in to nobody. No, you don't. You know why you doing it. He said, and like you said, those that follow you will support you. Those that don't, they're gonna have something else to talk about. And that's, he just walked on the way because he saw that I was really, muddling over this thing, because it's
yeah.
like, it's like I said, it
Yeah,
was not.
Byron, I don't know if you're talking about me, but yeah, do you want an honest, unbiased opinion? Absolutely, I do, because y'all, I only got 69 likes, and y'all know I like to get to my 100 likes. Can you help your girl out, please? But I want to have the conversation because, um, I heard it,
I'm sorry y'all
the
feel like I'm
conversation was
doing.
on Pizarro's, and it was briefly mentioned on, YT cameras this morning. They didn't understand. They felt that it wasn't a good idea or whatever. You know what I mean? For
Hmm.
whatever reason. So I really wanted you to have a chance to explain. It is what you're trying to do. You're not trying to be divisive. You're just trying to celebrate dark skinned women. You're not trying to, say nothing against lighter skinned women. You're just trying to do,
At all. At
celebrate
all.
dark
And that's
skinned
what
women.
I
You know
tried to
that there are channels dedicated to dark skinned women on YouTube.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
Chrissy, she's a dark skinned woman, and
Hmm.
she's here on YouTube. She's got a very strong following. I don't know if you ever heard of her, but her name is Chrissy, and she talks issues that concern specifically or concerning the dark skinned woman. And there used to be another girl on here. What was her name? I don't know if she on it no more. But she had a channel speaking about the issues concerning dark skinned women as well. And
And see,
so.
and this right here, like I said, everybody has their opinion on whatever, and have one, because opinions are like booty holes. Everybody got
Mhm.
one. But one thing I don't do is kiss nobody's butt. So evidently, whoever that is talking about me don't know me. Or they either don't like me
Hmm.
and they under a troll page. One of the two. I could
So
care.
Unbound said, no matter what your intentions, it is how people will perceive it. You can't use an argument of if it was light skinned women, nobody would complain. What basis is that idea based on?
Did I say that? Did I say
I
if it
don't
was
know.
a light skinned person, nobody would? Did I say that?
No, I didn't hear you say that at all. No, I didn't.
Hey, Shaker Boo.
Hmm.
Competition is
Emery,
crazy.
they said I wouldn't want to be in a competition just because it is catered towards brown and dark skinned women. It makes women think that they don't measure up when they do, but carry on, no hate here. Now, see, here's the thing. Um, for some women, out of sponsorship, you said, I guess you said it on. You said pizza said it. You said pieces. Pizza said what? Maybe not
She was
devices,
talking
but
about, I guess, when
subtly
I repeated what Pizza was
exclusionary.
taking up for me over there, and she was talking about if it was reversed or something like that. She said, I don't want to put words in her mouth,
She
but
said
she
you
said,
referenced pizza said it.
yeah,
you know. And
okay.
so, well, Curry Red say, I'm confused. It won't bother me, but it may bother some people, and some people it may
And then
not.
again, here's my thing on that, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't. They the ones that's kicking up the most dust don't support me anyway, so I don't know why that matters. Okay, let's
Mm,
just go there. I don't never see them in my chat. They don't never let me know they've been there. So all of a
mm,
sudden, you pick this, and this is gonna be your thing that you gonna, champion on to again
mm,
crucify Creole. We don't like Creole. F you Creole. Kick rocks Creole. So
mm,
okay, that's cool. Like I said, I know what my intentions was. It wasn't about a colorist nothing because I don't even get into those conversations. My thing was
mm,
I just thought it would be something different, something like I said that I can, uplift people that look like me, darker than me, lighter than me, whatever.
mm,
Uh,
mm,
you know, that they would be, and then other sisters would be like, okay, this is the story, yeah, because we know our dark skinned sisters, they go through some stuff, boy. I heard it myself. Yeah, let's support them. And then when I have some, and I told Brooke, I said, Brooke, if you have some, I'll support you. I said, thank you for at least understanding my heart. Because, when she was up
mm,
there yesterday, she was like, I don't think you did this to be
mm,
malicious or nothing like that. She said, I really don't. She said, I'm just
mm,
saying it just the cutoff and darker than the snicker is what was bothering her. And I get it.
mm,
And I told her, I receive what you're saying. It
mm,
ain't always got to be a cuss or this. It ain't always got to be that.
mm.
But
They
the fact,
said this morning on I think the Candy Lady on YTC this morning. I don't know if you heard her or not. She said it was like a reverse paper bag test. You know how they did the paper bag test back in the days. You had to be lighter than a paper bag and all, all and all of this and all that, right? So she
mm-hmm.
said in her mind she felt like it was like when you said got to be darker than a Snicker. It's kind of like a reverse, paper bag, situation from back in the day. But let me read this. Hayes J said the celebration of dark skinned women has caused such a ruckus, shaking my head. Those who are bothered or weird, period. And Brooklyn says it would be I guess a total uproar if light skinned women did it. Mad they say we have enough division. Keeping it real, so well, this explains why they don't. I don't know what that means. I never hear anybody
I
care
guess why
about
they don't like
division
me, and I don't
until
care.
dark
It's
skinned
still
women
Friday.
want to celebrate themselves. Huh?
I said, I guess she's telling me this explains why they don't like me. And if that's the case, it's still Friday. I'm still living. I'm good.
They don't like you.
Yeah, when you
Let me
live
read
with
this. Trinity says she's deflecting. She did this immediately after the fallout on Pizza Panel. She pulls these stunts for attention. Y'all like certain people so much y'all let their BS slide. What?
what
How
fallout
did
on.
it get to all of this? Hey Sheffy. And hey everybody that came. It's not personal with me, Creole. I'm giving an honest opposing opinion. And that's fine to have the conversation about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
I ain't
issue
mad
is
about that.
colorism. We know there is a um Will this divide us? I am not a dark skinned woman. I'm just asking what she said. I'm on lunch break. Hey, just Andrea said, I'm on lunch break. Will this divide us? I am not a dark skinned woman. I'm just asking a question. I mean, we already divided as a people anyway. And when it comes to colorism really is not even a so much a female issue, unless it's when it comes to uh, women in certain type of henpecking. The colorism issue is really a black male issue. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And it does make some people feel uncomfortable. But we've had colorism issues. Had that conversation over here. I don't believe that the beef sector, in my opinion, um, is the correct
Thank
place to
you,
have that.
Cheryl.
To have that serious discussion. But like I said, there are
Thank you,
channels
Kimberly.
on YouTube like Chrissy. Like she has a whole like thousands and thousands of followers, and she celebrates the dark skinned woman. I can't think of that girl that used to be
Did you see
who used to
Cheryl 1 million?
huh.
Did you see Cheryl 100,000? What she said?
Let me scroll back up. I was trying to think of that girl's name that
It's
used to
right
have
up
that
under the link.
other dark skinned woman channel. Sure, 1,000. She said, unfortunately, it's not the norm to celebrate dark skinned women. We all know what shade is upheld in the black community. Well, not by our people. You know what I mean? And I don't.
I know who that Trinity is. I just thought
Oh,
about
do
it.
you?
Yeah, let me
Who
go ahead
is it?
and block them again.
I'm
Okay.
lighter in the winter and darker in the summer. Who cares? Lighter, dark. Child, that's me during Jay. You know what I mean? And it's not a beauty contest.
Thank you,
It's
D Dot.
questions and the competitor's answer and determines the winner. Right. That's tell us what the contest is going to be about. Maybe they don't understand. Just what is the contest
Thank
going
you,
to consist
Curio.
of?
What it is it's not. I was trying to figure a way to let these people win money, okay?
Mm,
And for just showing up, all you got to
mm,
do is if you're going to participate, when you before you speak, before you answer your questions, tell us who you are, then turn on your camera just so we can see you're black, okay? Like
mm,
it's for black people. So I want to make sure you're black and not another race trying to act like you're black. Okay, we need to make
mm,
sure of that first. Once we make sure, you can turn your camera back off, because we not looking at your skin, we ain't looking at how beautiful you are or none of that. It's how do you represent yourself? Can
mm,
you represent you? What is it
mm,
about you that would help somebody else in that situation? How have you came out of it? It's whatever questions like it that the judges want to ask.
mm,
Okay, it's going to be three judges. They ask the question each to whoever participates. Then
mm,
at the end, that's when I'm going to put a thing out there to see who did the chat like, and then
mm,
out of those four people, my three judges will pick who they think the
mm,
winners are, who represented themselves the best.
mm,
That's basically
mm.
it. It's
So
like
TMO is one of the judges.
no, she's a co-host.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she's a
Yeah,
co-host.
cause I agree with them down in the chat. TMO, I don't know what her. It seemed like she got some trauma when it comes to her skin color.
Hmm.
I love her skin color, but it seemed like she's got some trouble. And it's the truth. Some the way that some black families treated their darker hued children, you know what I
Hmm.
mean, was from what I understand is really bad, right? Now that didn't happen in my family. We got all levels of black in my family, right?
I do too. Yeah.
From the
Hmm.
dark skin to the light skin, and so we were if there was we did that didn't happen in my family, but I understand it did happen. I've heard several stories of it happening in some families, and it's so crazy to me, right? I didn't even realize that colorism was such an issue until I came online,
Yeah.
and I'm just keeping it a buck. But clearly, it was an issue, and so for that reason, TMO skin color, yeah, her skin color is gorgeous. Now she got a horrible inside; she ugly on the inside,
Hmm.
and that causes her to be ugly on the outside. But it ain't got nothing to do with her skin tone. in my opinion. Okay, because
Yeah,
I
but
love the skin tone, you know. But
my thing,
that ugliness on the inside, I don't know where that come. But anyway, that's another subject. This ain't about her. I was just wondering. So she's gonna be a co-host and not a judge.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. She's gonna be a co-host and not a judge. And
Mm-hmm.
Miss T was her concern about Miss O was that she can't stop reading the chat and she'll start cussing out the chat people, instead
True.
of hosting. I believe Miss O, girl, black and star girl, a whole lot of people. I know who my trolls are, believe it or not. Some of them got
Mm-hmm.
mad at me because I started exhibiting my own walk and
Mm-hmm.
started the people that I liked that other people didn't like. I started listening
Mm-hmm.
to them and going in their chats, and so they
Mm-hmm.
feel like I turned my back on people, and so they
Mm.
follow me in different chats and say little stuff. They go up under
That's why you
troll.
got trolls in here like Trini Borrow, from Uppity and them people like that.
Yeah,
Mad
I
Daddy,
just blocked the
Snow
person, so
Stud.
I can't. Yeah,
Hey, Lisa
I know who
J.
that is. Just like I knew who
Oh,
that
do
Miss
you?
Lemon person was that came in the back that day. I told you I knew who that was.
Uh-huh.
I was right. I knew who it was.
Mm.
Because they forgot and showed up on another panel where I was, and I got to see
Mm-hmm.
who it was. Because everybody
Oh,
was like,
wow.
"That's such and such." I said, "I knew it. I knew it." So
So this is stemming, the trolls is stemming from whoever it is that you used to hang with?
no, I got some that is from people that I used to know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Brooklyn. Let me tell you this. Hold up, back to the subject. Brooklyn said, "I like Creole. I just can't process this contest honestly." So
and I
the
understand that. I
contest
understand.
is a celebration, right? But it's also a contest, right? So I
Right.
guess what makes it a contest is the questions that you're gonna ask, right?
Yes.
So are the questions that you're gonna ask pertaining to the color of their skin, or what? What
No,
kind of questions?
it's not pertaining. Okay, it can be something. Let me just give you an example, okay? Because I
Okay.
really don't
Uh-huh.
know what the judge is going to exactly ask.
Mhm.
Not yet, but it can be something like this. Okay, this contest right here is for a certain color of women, right? Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Yes.
Mhm.
Have you ever, either on the job or uh going to the grocery store, just in your life period. Have you ever had to deal with not feeling like you're better? I mean, like you're equal to someone, or feeling like they're better than you just because of the color of your skin?
No.
Or have you ever dealt with uh, being passed over, maybe on the job and you feel like this? Or how would you empower, and how would you, I can't talk today. I had my medical treatment today, so I'm sorry.
Oh,
Uh,
I hope you're feeling okay. I don't
yeah,
mean to
I
bother
get
you
it.
with this if you're not feeling well.
That's fine. I get it 3 times a week. So, how would you empower somebody that is dealing with a color issue that may be your skin color or dark? How would you empower them? Like something of that nature. Because you got
Mhm.
to be able to sell you. I can't sell you. And there's nothing to
Mhm.
cook, there's nothing to sew, there's nothing to, it's none of that. It's all about you. And what I was hoping is that those that sit and watch that really have a self-esteem issue because of their color, that they will
Mhm.
see other women coming up, showing who they are and speaking, and everything. And that would make them feel like, okay, there's nothing wrong with me. Just because I'm
Mhm.
dark don't mean something wrong with me. No matter what somebody has told me, I'm good. I'm all right.
Mhm.
That's what I was hoping, like the empowerment of it. And people are taking this and they like taking it way over here because I put a cutoff on what the color is. Because anybody, okay, my mom is also Irish, but she's black too. She can
Mhm.
pass. Okay.
Mhm.
I can't. I'm like, I used to tell my daddy I'm quarter to midnight dark. And my daddy, it was a
Mhm.
running joke. My daddy said, and I'm midnight dark, because
Mhm.
I'm a dark woman. So sometimes Even now when I'm with my mama, they don't know that's my mother, you
Mm,
know, because we favor, but again, she can pass. I can't.
mm.
And I'm okay with that.
So midday says so the worst experience wins.
No, I just gave that for an example, y'all. Didn't you hear me say, let me just throw this out here
Uh,
for example? I didn't say that's what the question was going to be. So
right.
you can't hold your head on that question. I just
Yeah,
threw it
no,
out there.
I'm just saying, I was just
Yeah, I
reading
was
you
telling
some of the
midday. I
things.
just threw it out there for example. No, not the
Mm-hmm.
worst. It don't have to be a sad story. Like I said, I was
Mm-hmm.
just throwing it out there, y'all, to give you the person has to sell themselves. Like I
No.
said,
Darren
listen,
J says then you are doing a self-esteem challenge. Color really isn't the issue.
color's the issue because normally in the people who hit my email, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about nobody else's, but the emails I get are from dark women, some darker than me,
Mm-hmm.
some almost my complexion, feeling some
Mm-hmm.
type of way. Like I said, at first I asked them, do you have a counselor? Do you go therapy? Because some of this is deep seated rooted stuff. Okay. Second of all, I
Yeah,
introduced
yeah.
them to
I
Jesus.
think that's why some people have an issue with it because some of it, and honestly, it is deeply rooted in the black community. Like there is a larger conversation to be had about this. Wait a minute, hold up, let me put my hold up, somebody hit the link, but let me put my banner up. I didn't like that picture. I don't like that. Hold
Hmm.
on. Uh I don't even know who this is, but they might not get to stay up here.
Oh Lord.
Cosmic Girl,
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
It's Cosmic Girl. It's me. I'm
Hey,
always in your wishes. Hey,
yeah, I
I'm
can't.
not. I'm
I
not
don't
porn
like
bombing
your
you.
avatar picture, baby.
Okay, I've always. Well, I don't know how to change it. Do you need me to change it? I'm not going to be up here
Oh, okay.
long.
I mean, if you could, well, I just keep the banner up. You had a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to make a comment. Hey, Creole.
Oh, go
Hey, boo.
ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
chat. Hey, chat. Um, so I was in Pizza's Live when Creole started talking about the challenge. And I like
Mm-hmm.
Creole a lot. And I don't think that she was at all trying to come across as being a colorist.
Thank
But
you.
I don't either. Yeah.
what was frustrating me though is the whole premise. Because if you want to be anti-colorist, but you're going to have the only people that can actually come in are people based on their skin color, isn't that colorism? So basically, you're doing the very thing that you're actually trying to stand against. Even though I know you're meaning to do it as something positive, it's almost like the brown bag theory. The brown paper bag theory. I mean, we're pretty much using colorists all over again. So that was confusing me. And then someone else made a point about these people are going to be competing against each other based. I, so it's just kind of confusing to me, even though I know that your heart is in the right place. So Miss O, I apologize for the photo. Just don't put my
Oh,
real
no
pictures on
problem.
social media. But that's all I had to say.
That's a very good analogy. Would you like to respond to that, Miss Creole?
Somebody said
I'm
it
on the phone.
yesterday, and I mean, I can't tell people how to
I'm on
feel.
the
If
phone.
that's how they feel, I mean, that's your feelings. I have to validate those.
Mm-hmm.
That's again, only thing I can say is it was not my intention. And
Mm-hmm.
I've said what my intention is many a times. I keep
Can I
telling.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
can I ask though, as to my point, is to use color for the basis of to be included, and that means you're excluding people who are of another hue. Isn't that on its very face colorism?
I don't think
Would
so.
you agree with that?
No, I don't. I don't think it is because you see again. I think what makes the difference is the intention. The intention was not to be anti light skin. That was never the intention.
Hey,
The intention was
I'm good.
to
I'm
prop
sorry. Go
up
ahead.
the dark skinned women that feel like they don't have nowhere they fit in at. And I was just trying to think of something cool to do. Come and tell us about yourself. Tell us, give it. I was trying to think of something cool to do. I don't have the answers for everything. I can't make world peace. I can't. I'm just trying to do my little part. And evidently my little part done just shook up some stuff. So my thing is this. My not trying to be funny because I feel y'all, but my thing is, okay, I want to do one for the dark skinned women. Okay. Somebody else can pick it up and say, okay, Creole started this. She did it for the dark skinned women. Let me have something for this type of woman. And can't nobody get mad. Because if you have one for, I'm not light skinned, but if you have something to empower light skinned women, I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't light skinned, but I'll be the supporting. I just don't, I don't get it. I really don't. And I'm trying to understand because I guess I'm going off my heart and my intentions. I knew that it wasn't to be anti anybody. It was to be pro the ones that I see getting stumped on all the time. You know, I ain't talking about when you dragging and all that. I ain't talking about that because, you know, you can't tell nobody how to fight. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like I said, I get emails, and that's all I'm going to say. I get emails of women that, like I said, two of them almost committed suicide because of feeling a certain type of way about their color. Now, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I like I said, I tell these people first, I give them therapy. Second, I give them Jesus, you know, and I'm like, thank you for coming and listening to me. Hope I say something that keeps encouraging you. That's a big old, that's a big old thing to carry on your shoulder. When
Right, but
not
see,
only
here's the thing too. What you got to realize, Creole. I know you mean the best, you know, because I've seen your content, but YouTube is not therapy. Okay, let
Exactly.
me tell you
Yes,
that
Miss
right
Cole.
now.
Exactly.
YouTube
I
is
was just
not
gonna say
therapy.
that.
Mm.
Yeah, this is not the
So,
place. This is not the space. I mean, I commend you for what you're doing. I do. But we got to realize this is the internet. And if we're taking that stuff so seriously and we are internalizing that stuff, that's a us problem. Now, colorism has been a big thing in our community forever. And anytime to me, if you're basing someone's inclusion based on the hue of their skin, that's colorism, right, wrong, or indifferent. That's what it's based on, how light or dark you are. So I see it as a way of further dividing us rather than bringing us together, even though I do understand that your heart is in the right place, Creole.
it's funny because I have, and thank you for saying that. And I did hear what you say. I have half people telling me it's a good idea. I like it. About time dark girls is getting they due. Keep going. Then I have a whole lot of other people on the other side saying it's a bad idea. You're separating us. Everybody should be included. Then I have one down the middle that don't care what I do. I don't like you anyway. F you. you say,
I mean, well, you know, when you make it public, everybody's going to have an opinion. You know, nobody's ever going to be satisfied. But I like
right.
the
And
channel
so
over here because everybody has a right to their opinion, and that's why I want to have the conversation with you. You know what I mean?
okay, and
You
then my
know,
thing is this. My thing, actually, I'm retired, James Brown. You might be the same person I keep blocking. You coming back with different numbers. I mean, different names.
James
I'm
Brown.
actually, yeah. James Brown said, "Has this lady a therapist?" I'm actually retired. Thank you.
I don't see
Appreciate
a
it.
James Brown.
You must have got that person blocked. Let me block them too. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna
Creole,
go.
I'll say this. You're
Yeah,
going
baby.
to have a huge turnout for your challenge.
Well, here's
I
the
mean,
thing.
it's, yeah.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you. This is what I wanted. I was waiting on people to tell me that they wanted to be a part of this. Okay.
Well, NYW, which is a long time, so hey, just read my book says it's a bad idea. We all fall in the same category as a community. Why divide?
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, just read my book. See, she's one of my judges too, and they had a problem with just read my book. Everybody was like, she's not fair. She's this, she's
Mm,
that. I've never watched her judge. I think
mm-hmm,
just read my book is really a fair person. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. But it was a reason for me doing it. But let me get back to what I was going to say at first.
mm-hmm,
My thing was, so let's just say, I say, okay, y'all right. I see, I
mm-hmm,
finally get it. The light has shined upon me. I
mm-hmm.
am
Yeah,
going
I only
to.
need 10 more likes. Can y'all help me get to 100 likes? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's
I'm
all
fine. I
right.
need
You
my
fine.
likes.
You
Go
fine.
ahead.
And I can
Okay.
say, and then I say something like, okay, I'm not gonna have it. Then I'm gonna
Mm-hmm,
hear, I told y'all she was gonna cancel it. That's all
mm-hmm,
she have to do is cancel her challenges. I told you. It's like I'm damned if I do, excuse my language, and I'm damned if I don't. So I'm gonna have to be
mm-hmm,
true to me. If I cancel
mm-hmm,
it, it's gonna be something said. Everybody gonna have
mm-hmm.
an opinion on that. I knew she wasn't gonna do it. She was only doing this, blah blah. No matter what I do, Miss Olivia, it's not going to be okay with nobody. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I'm gonna have to stay true to me. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I can, if I decide to go back to the drawing board, I knew what my intentions was. And like I said, you got half the people that's like, it's a good idea about time somebody's doing something for dark skinned women, blah, blah, blah. Then you got other people that's like, no, it's separating us. We need to do something for all women. Then you got the ones,
Well,
you
what do
got
you think about this idea right here? Because this it's
you
not
come and
shady.
shaker.
They
Okay.
said make it a celebration party, not a competition. What do you think about that?
And that's why I guess I used the wrong words because it's really not a competition. How do you
Mm-hmm.
have a competition when you're answering about yourself? I just want
Mm-hmm.
to reward the ones who can do it the best.
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh.
was my thing. I want, because
Mm-hmm.
we're not asking you about the presidency, we're not asking you about America, and that's what I was gonna say. Like I said
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, when I was a manager, my last question,
Mm-hmm.
Miss O, I would ask the person is, so tell me, what is it about you that I should know that'll make me say, forget everybody else I done seen. This is my
Mm-hmm.
person. Tell me about you. And
Mm-hmm.
if that person could explain to me about themselves, and I mean whether they lying or not, but they could sit there and tell me about themselves, that's the person that I hired. If you
Mm-hmm.
can't convince me about you, who else is gonna tell me about you? You hear a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people be on here, I tell you about me. Don't be talking about me. Y'all don't know nothing about me. Okay, then tell me about you. What is it about
Mm-hmm.
you? Tell me. Because maybe you've been through
Mm-hmm.
something, or you got something, or you did it in a certain way, and everything. Maybe I can piggyback off you and say, oh, shoot, she did it. Let me do it. That's how I look at stuff. I don't look at it as if, and maybe, like I said, even though my channel is not in the beef sector, I am a beef sector subby, and I've been here for Earls. So everybody, I guess, is trying to pull this thing. It don't belong in here. It's just that we all sometimes share subbies. And so when I put it out there and the
Oh, it's
content,
better, Cosmic Girl. The thing is better now.
Yeah, I changed it for you.
Okay, let me see who the good. I can take that thing down. Let me see who this is.
I hope it's
Uh
just my
the
book.
the chose.
Did
Oh,
have a
they
question
locked
for
up.
Creole.
Whoever it was, they dropped off. Hold up, they still. Hold on, let me see what's going on. I might have to block them out. Hold on, they're in the tribe chat. All you people reporting the BS of lemon and the foolishness. All of you are in. How do I block this person out of my thing here? Can I block them out from the private chat right here?
Angie, yeah,
Hold
that's what I thought it was gonna be a celebration, but maybe I went about it the wrong way.
on. Hold
I
on
have a
a minute.
question for you, Creole.
Go ahead, baby.
Are you still doing the whole snicker thing? And if so, who is actually going to make that determination? And how do you? I mean, how? Oh, was that? That's real close to the snicker. Oh, that's too far away from the snicker. I mean, and I'm
I
not
mean,
trying to be facetious. I just, but that's kind of what threw me aback. I'm like, what?
it was something to draw to get people to get to start looking at what shade we were
Yeah.
starting at on back. That's it. I mean, because like I said, it was to empower darker women. That's it. So I was like, well, where do I start this at? Where do I make the thing? And I thought, oh, that would be cute. Instead of thicker than a Snicker, okay, we're gonna say darker than the Snicker. My mind just like went there like that to say, oh, okay. And I have people say, okay, that's me, that's me. I'm telling you, the way everybody's taking this and making it kind of negative and whatever, my mind never went there. I was all about the celebration, the empowerment. We're gonna have some fun. Buddy Lee gonna play his music. I got my judges. I was just like happy. And then all of a sudden, all this started going boom, boom, boom. I'm like, huh? Because that was never my intention. Never my intention. So my mind don't go there because I'm not trying to tear up nobody. So like I said, even if I decide right now, if I say, okay, you know what, everybody right, this is turn up the community. My little contest is turn up the community. It's dividing everybody, and it's dividing the beef sector and everything else. Okay, y'all, guess what? Y'all win. I ain't having it. I guarantee I'm gonna get more people that's gonna say,
Chill,
I
I done
told
the
you.
wrong button and knocked myself out the whole chat.
Uh-uh.
Yes, I did. Anywho, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Go ahead. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, boo. It's
Okay, let
just,
me take this thing down. This
is
banner
that the
down.
real Just Krista over here? Hey,
Oh, let me
Just Krista.
see. Is that Krista? Hold on. I don't know. Just Chris, remember, hello. Just Chris, if that's you, hit the link, honey. I was talking about you earlier. You should
And
have
the
it. It's
reason
something
why,
different.
and Miss O was so excited. The Miss O, she was so excited about it. And she told me,
Uh-huh.
she said, girl, I even got my hair done. I'm like, you better go, girl. So, like,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I just, so like I said, now if I call it off, watch what
Mm-hmm.
I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Everybody, I'm gonna say out of 100% of the people talking, it's gonna be
Uh-huh.
200% of the people. They're gonna say, I told you she
Uh-huh.
wasn't gonna have it. After y'all done
Uh-huh.
sent all this and had panels about me and everything, done called me a
Well, you
colorist.
better have it now, child, because it's the
Yeah, you
talk of the
better have it.
town.
You better have it. You're gonna get those
You
some
better
numbers
have
though
it now.
because
You will
it's
never be able to
controversial.
live it down if you don't have this one, child.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
a controversy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
Child.
you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I heard the whole Snicker thing, I was like, "What the hell?" And I went back to the
Yeah,
brown paper
I think
bag
it's just
thing.
some of the terminology that throw
Yeah,
people out.
said
That's
what?
nicotine.
Said, well, wait, who's gonna sit and actually compare? What you gonna have a Snicker bar and then somebody picture and well, wait, she a little bit too late for this.
Nah, it
I'm
was
like,
just,
what?
honey, I just came up with that. Please don't cruise. I know. Put it,
I think it was just that word that sent everybody over the edge.
and I feel sorry for TG because TG said that it took her back in her childhood trauma, and that did
Oh, when you said
upset her.
that.
Yeah, TG,
Okay.
her
Yeah.
parents are dark skinned, and she said she used to
Okay.
fight all the time because people would make fun of her parents, and
Okay.
like I said, it there
Hold
was a
on
lot.
a minute. Is this Krista?
Yes, it is.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey,
Crystal
just
Boo.
Okay.
Krista.
Is the sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't crackling or
Oh,
nothing.
damn, must be this new life. No.
Yeah, that's low key
Go,
shade.
girl.
Low key shade.
You is not crackling at all.
Miss Crackling.
Hey, every
Miss
that was
Crackling.
shady. I shouldn't have said that.
Girl, you a mess.
Okay, but yeah, so
Mm-mm.
it.
But
Go ahead. What you gonna say? Go ahead.
no, I was saying, but yeah, I think maybe it was the term darker than the snicker that throw folks out. I don't know. And
Okay.
maybe it was, because you was up on Pizarro's channel and Brooke was saying what she was saying and whoever else was saying what they were saying. And I don't know, but all I know is if you don't have this, you don't got a lot of publicity for this contest. Okay?
Hmm.
Because some people is for it and some people is against it. And all I know is if you don't have it, that's gonna be the storyline,
I
okay?
know. I know.
So I
And it
hope
ain't taking
whatever's going on in your world that you be able to pull this off now, child.
I'm just gonna do me. I don't have no big budget or nothing. Cause like I said, it wasn't
Right,
even.
just do you.
I,
Right.
I do have, a little money that somebody can win and everything, and I hope people do give to the pot. I hope they do
Uh-huh.
give to my judges and stuff, please. We ain't
Yeah.
rich over here. We retired. We not rich. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna go ahead. Hey Treasure, this is a very
Mm-hmm.
situation. I know. See, he's one of my judges. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
him, just read my book, and Lady Nika. Them are my three judges. I
Okay.
want one man,
Okay.
and I wanted a man that would be
You got
honest.
some OGs for the judges, child.
Yeah, I wanted a man in there that would be honest but not cruel. They can say,
Mm-hmm.
like, especially if they get come on, somebody say, well, the best thing they can do is their clothes or whatever. Well, mother know about clothes, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he know about
Yeah.
makeup and everything, so he's not out of touch. You see
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
can
saying?
actually sew clothes
Yeah.
and design.
So
My mama knew how to sew, and I always wanted to learn how to sew.
Connie, we see you. You're not blocked.
Now, yeah, I see
Connie said
Connie
she thought she
Chum
blocked
down
you.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, Chlorio. Great judges. Absolutely. Absolutely. Great judges.
Yeah, so that's
You
all it was.
know.
It wasn't to separate and blah blah blah. It wasn't, but I'm gonna stay on it. We're gonna do it. And like I
Yeah.
said,
Well,
whoever's
thank
going
you
out,
for being more explanatory to me because
no
I
problem.
didn't. I got what you were saying, but I wanted you to come up because it was like I said, it's been some discussion, right? And I
Uh-huh.
said, well, let me ask Creole. That's why your name is in the title. If
I
she'll
didn't
come
even know
over here,
that.
and you usually come over here, so
Yeah.
you could, further, get out, let everybody know your intentions. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be shady. I'm not trying to exclude anybody. I'm not trying to be divisive. I'm just
Right.
trying to do this for to uplift and praise and have a celebration of dark skinned women. Like I said, there are dark skinned women channels geared towards dark skinned women right here on YouTube.
I never knew that.
Christy is one of them. She has well over 200,000 subscribers. Her content is geared towards the darker skinned woman. And I can't even think of the girl name that used to be over here. Let me see, is this room shaker? And she had a dark skin channel geared towards dark skinned women too. I can't think of her name.
Mm.
And hold on a minute. But yeah, there are channels, and I'm sure that there are more. Is this room shaker?
The one and
Room
only.
shaker.
Hey,
The
Hey
one
Shaker.
and
girl.
only.
Hey.
Hello, hello. How y'all
But
doing?
Hey,
yeah,
room
but
shaker.
that's why I wanted to have the discussion with you. Hey, room shaker.
Hey, boo. Hey to everybody on the panel. Creole, to take the heat off you after your composition, your show. I'm gonna host another show. We don't need no judges. Um, and I'm gonna do exactly what I'm gonna do the opposite of what you're doing. If
Okay.
you can't be seen without the lights on, if you black as tar and charcoal, if you too bright and hurt my ass to look at like I'm looking at the sun, like yeah, that type of life.
Okay.
All
Whatever
right.
you want to do, boo. It's
I
you.
know, I know, I know. I just
Are
say,
you
cause
throwing shade at me?
girl, you know
Be-
you look like you standing in, and
because
you supposed to look like Michael Jackson. Girl, be quiet. We cool.
I
Okay,
know.
No,
Miss
That's
O,
no.
thank you for
I heard
having me
Creole
up. I'm gonna
saying
drop
that
down.
before. I
You
What?
have
heard
a good
Creole
day.
saying that. Oh, I'm sorry. When I heard Creole saying that about how the darker skinned women be, this and that name call, I'm like, shit, they go on here and call me Casper, Michael Jackson. Oh,
Oh
Right, but
wow.
see, I just think people be letting stuff get under their skin because if you're satisfied with yourself, can't nobody else tear you down unless you allow them to. So I think people need to stop relying on other people, how they perceive them, how they define them.
Right, for
Like, how do you
self-esteem.
define
I
yourself?
agree.
Right.
but I do think it's a
Yes.
nice thing that she's doing though. But I can see it being where people, you know, but you're gonna have to go ahead and do it, and then kind of turn to the side, put your fists up, roll them in a circle, take your feet and shovel them back and forth. You know what to do, girl, and go ahead and push that fist out every now and then when they get too close.
Because that's what Christa doing, child. That's why I want her to hit the link.
You know what?
I
If
said, well,
anything,
dang.
I'm still gonna have it. But if anything, I just make it for our women. Let's do it like that. Now let's see all these people who got something to say. Let's see if they participate.
Oh,
Mm.
Casper, you
All
gonna
right.
participate, Krista, so I can come watch?
I don't even know what it's about. I just heard, I only heard the details. I had a lot going on. But
Child, you
what
been
is it
busy.
going to be about?
Child, sis, I overlook it because you've been busy, girl. My little stuff ain't nothing.
She sure have been busy. There. I ain't gonna
Listen,
lie.
you've been busy. I just shut up
Bye
on that.
bye.
I've been busy. I've been
Well,
busy.
Krista, I can't say your friend, your ex, he cleared it up. You didn't send him nothing and you didn't tell him nothing about you trying to commit suicide. So people need to stop lying. And that's just
Yes,
people that just
yes. I
want to
want
play
to
with
talk
you.
about that for sure. Yes. Go ahead,
Really?
room
Okay.
shaker.
Okay. I didn't I dropped my niece off early. Her grandmother got done with her stuff early. So I didn't get a chance to watch all of Tracy's thing. Is that where you're talking about it happened? He said it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I went over there afterwards. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. I
So he
figured it was
told
just,
everybody that you didn't say that about the unaliving part. You didn't. He told her, let everybody know that that was not true.
yeah, that's good.
Oh,
See,
okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
like
All
somebody
right.
that don't tell lies. Don't tell lies. That's not cool. And I knew he
Yeah.
would. And I knew people was just trying to get us to like go at each other real hard. They wanted to see
Mm-hmm.
me go at him and all that. And I told him, you're not finna get that. That's not what it
Mm-hmm.
is. I still think
Mm.
he's a cool person. I ain't got nothing to do with nobody else's opinion. He's still, he funny as hell and all of that great stuff. He's a cool ass guy for real. Is.
Olivia, I don't want to put her in a hot seat by herself now. Go ahead, finish Crystal so I can ask Olivia a question.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead.
done. I just came up for
Okay,
Miss Olivia.
so how do you feel about the the bag of bones jumping up there telling her she's a rejected, scorned woman?
Girl, who is the bag of bones?
Who said
What?
that to me about
Girl,
me?
you know who Skeletor is, Lady Snoop.
No, she did. No, now wait a minute. Hold
Girl,
up. Now, I
wasn't
do
that
have
a hot
I do
mess
have,
yesterday?
wait a minute. I do have now. Lady Snoop is not the one to be saying anything about relationships, especially online relationships, because her situations have been a debacle. Okay, so I realize that she's supposed to be reformed now or whatever, but child, she ain't the one to be speaking on none of this. She need to sit back and shut the fuck up. So that's my response to that, room shaker.
Mm,
Absolutely.
child,
Well,
when
That's
when
how I feel
folks
about
be
that.
when folks they call me a clout chaser, but when they trying to clout chase themselves and the clout just won't clout. But anyway, I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I think some people be trying to rewrite history,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're trying to call somebody else out about situations like yours, you got to think
Mm-hmm.
about what you went through as well. So
Yeah.
I can see if she was trying to come from with some self help or something like that, but derogatory comments when you don't went through, I don't, no.
Yeah. And up there just talking and saying so. I'm like, who is
And
that
look at
talking
Room
while
Shaker up
everybody
and
else is
start
talking?
shit.
It was ignorant. And then she want to put out there that her and Pills is no longer together. Child, did anybody even? I was the one that even told people y'all was together. Nobody cared.
Oh, was
So
they to
what?
get? Oh, was wait a minute, hold up. Her and Pill
I
supposed to
missed.
been in a relationship.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh
Catherine.
wow,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was
And then
speaking.
yesterday, all of a sudden, they supposedly didn't broke up.
I missed that one.
A lot of people did because it 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 wasn't one of the. Never mind. Never mind.
So wait a minute. So she on. So wait a minute. Wait. I got mad at
Girl.
room shaking. Y'all gonna make me be petty. I ain't gonna be petty though. But
Girl.
I ain't got nothing to say because
I,
when I ask questions, I get in trouble. So I ain't got nothing to say.
well, I have a question.
Yeah. You a Christian anyway. You sit this
Let's
out.
go. Our answer.
Okay. The question is so she over there commenting on your online relationship with Lemon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And she done had a couple of them that turned out badly. But in the
Hmm.
meantime and in between time, she is in yet another relationship with an online dude by the name of
Yep.
Pills that was
Yep.
controversial.
Yep.
Oh, don't
Wow.
forget Embiid. Don't forget Tommy Sotomayor, and don't forget Don Cato, and many more to come.
Oops.
That's what I mean, Don Cato, especially the one with Tommy Sotomayor. Now I remember that one because it was all over the old black sector because he had her in the corner crying and all of this here and all of that. Child, there was a lot going on. And then it was a
Mm-hmm.
bit, I remember the whole Don Cato situation. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And that was
Mm-hmm.
just a
I
child.
heard about
It
that.
even got to the courthouse, right? I remember when the girl supposed to be in court and Don Cato was outside the courtroom talking and all of this. So she don't went to the court. I said she went to the courthouse to meet the man. But anyway, I felt okay. And then so now
Mm-hmm.
the pills thing, but the pills thing, I didn't even know about that one. So room shaker, my question for you is,
Let's
what
go.
was up with that relationship?
Which one, girl?
The this one with the pills. What's the tea on that one?
Girl, she wanted to show Brooke that she could take her man, but how's that Brooke man and Brooke was running around here married? So Lady Snoop just being Lady Snoop just wanted to put herself out there. And then his peers went on live bragging him and hyping him up again. So I think it was all a play, a skit, or a scam.
Uh,
I don't
a
know
player
nothing
skill
about that.
scam.
I
Damn.
promise I don't know nothing about Lady Snoop and nothing about that. I'm just sitting here like, what the heck? Yeah, into it. Let me go.
Brooke and all them was going live. Then Lady Snoop was on there, and then he ended up, Pills ended up dragging what's his name, Envy, and said that he was gonna expose Envy because Envy got fired from his job for sodomizing somebody. And then
What?
Lady Snoop and Brooke hooked up and did
Wait,
a
wait,
live
hold up,
together. Go ahead.
wait, room shaker, damn. You giving me
Oh,
too much at one time.
okay.
Envy got fired from his job. I'm about to say allegedly over here. Cause he sodomized somebody?
Allegedly, that's what Peel said. Now I say, how
Well,
did he
who did he
sodomize
allegedly
somebody with
supposed
clothes
to
on?
have? Who what I got a question. So who who did he allegedly supposed to did that to?
I don't know, girl. And
My
then
God.
y'all need to tune into Sincere because you missed it because Lady Snoop went up there and drug MB through the mud and told him she made him.
Oh, what?
Absolutely. Yep, he was one of her flunkies and one of her minions, and he did whatever she told him to.
Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow. When did me is this really Brooke? Lady Sue, she said, when did me and Brooke do a live together, girl? These lives are funny. AF. Girl, you wanna hit the link? Cause I got
I don't
questions.
watch you, Lady Snoop, but that's what Peel was saying on his
Yeah,
show.
let me
That's
drop
what
the
made
link
me
just
think
in
it was
case.
a scam. Like he was like, go make sure y'all subscribe to Brooke and Lady Snoop, and everybody was on live supposed to be dragging each other. And I'm like, oh, this weird.
Oh, wait a minute. So Brooke, you and Lady Snoop, Lady Snoop, you and Brooke Post had been doing a show together, but it was some controversy about pills. I'm confused.
Yeah, they was fighting over
That was during that
pills.
Vegas time.
Right.
Yeah, that was
That's why
during the
you
Vegas
probably
time.
missed it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because
Oh well, damn.
some of it got a little outshined unless you was into, really keeping
Yeah,
up
that's
with
what I'm
it.
saying. I missed some of this. I'm confused. I got questions.
Hmm.
And then that
That's
damn
why I
room
said
shaker
folks is all up in my business.
done piqued my damn interest. I'm like, what the hell? But Lady Snoop, you can hit the link if
Yeah.
you want to. So room shaker.
Yeah.
So how did a job allegedly find out about Envy supposed to did all that stuff? Did that action
Girl,
to
I don't
somebody?
know. Envy came on my show and I asked Envy about it. So Envy told me I was lying. So then I said, you a lie, the line's still up. So I went and got the link from Pills Live and I gave it to Envy in my back chat. And Envy went and watched it and said he was gonna check Peel because Peel's a part of some organization and he knows somebody up there. He gonna have to go have a sit down about that because he
Ooh,
lied. But I ain't
ooh,
heard nothing else about it after that.
what? Child, you lying to me. So, in my lovely love voice. So, okay, next question. So, do you believe that the relationship between Pills and Lady Snoop was real? Now, I couldn't ask her that because I dropped the link. Oh, she said, I passed Miss O. I have a real career. Oh, okay. And it's payday. Maybe next time it's pointless to address it. Okay. Well, Lady Snoop, can you put down in the chat and just answer the question for me? Did you actually have a relationship with Pills, or was y'all just friends, or was y'all more than friends? That was the question that I had. And since you is down in the chat, I figured I'd just ask it to you instead of room shaker.
What Brooke at?
I have no idea.
Brooke
Oh,
is she was doing a live just before I came over here.
Mm-mm. But child, oh Lord, y'all see, I be missing some stuff. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say, but room shaker, bit room shaker,
huh?
room shaker. Don't set off my pity, please. Don't do
I
that.
know. I just asked, like, I don't know, because I was confused too. Because I'm like, when did you get with? Then they was arguing over who got the most money. Because Brooke said Lady Snoop only
Okay,
got
listen,
$20, and she got
but
more than that.
but
So
But
I don't
listen,
know.
Room Shaker, she said, what relationship, girl? They funny. Me and him do this all the time. We'll see in a week if he for real or not. Oh,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
she said, what relationship, girl? She said, "What relationship, girl? They funny. They funny. I guess funny to me. They funny. Me and him do this all the time. In a week we'll see if it's real. So since y'all do it all the time, so this was just a fake storyline. Is that what she's saying?
I
Well,
guess
maybe
so.
now
I
that
don't
me and
know.
Lemon's not together, she can concentrate on her own relationship rather than concentrating on what I had going on.
Oh, oh, oh. Hey, ODS. ODS said it's old. Okay. Well, I just heard about it, ODS. That's why I had questions. Because Room Shaker brought it up here, and I was really trying for my petty not to be set off, and that's why I'm speaking to my questions. Child, Snoop, you was just on someone. Hold up, Snoop was just on someone live this morning talking about how much you like him. Oh wow, okay. Well, at least she's telling us it was a play, unlike others. Yeah, she said her and old boy do it all the time. Snoop said no. She said no, we get mad and fall out. He a Leo, and a Sag girl, do the man. Oh, she a Sag girl, he a Leo, and they fall out all the
Oh, that
time.
was the same combination that we was.
Mm,
Okay,
Leo.
okay, okay.
Lemon is a Leo, and I'm a Sag. Yeah.
mm.
Mm-mm.
I know it's old to you, Lady Snoop, to y'all, but I missed it. You know what I mean? Some stuff I don't be listening to, and I missed it. So it was
It
new
ain't
to
that
me.
old because it's been going on for a couple of weeks now.
Oh well, I
The
don't
original
watch
story was
everybody.
old, but then it was re-announced over at Big Rigs.
Okay, well see, I definitely don't go in other sectors. You know what I mean?
No, Big
I
Rigs
be
is
getting
over here
stuff
with
late.
the beef sector.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I didn't even know. I ain't never been to his channel. Just let me say it that way.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not
Big
claiming
Rigs.
anyone who would cuss me out. What Lady Tia talking about? She said, yeah, liked him fast. Liked him fast. I don't know what that means.
She probably
But
talking about Big
anyway,
Red because he called her. He was calling Brooke and Lady Snoop a bunch of bees and hoes and
oh,
all type of stuff. He
Big
drugged
oh,
them.
Rigs? Not Big
No,
Rigs.
no.
Oh,
What's his name?
Pill.
Pierce.
oh,
Oh, okay.
pills.
You don't know how
Oh,
to
so he
code?
was calling women derogatory names.
Yes, he drugged
Krista
them.
thought, okay, Lady Snoop said Krista thought she was about to put it off on me. By the way, BBW dropped the news. What news you dropped, BBW?
Drop
She
what
said I
news?
cussed him out, exposed his and he still come back. So, oh, she said she'll cuss pills out and he'll still come back.
Yeah, I was the one who told
Okay.
everybody they was together because she was trying to keep it on me and Lemon, and I said, "Oh no, let's talk about
Oh,
you and
oh,
Pill."
that's what she mean by you dropping the news that they was together.
Yeah, I dropped the news a couple weeks ago. Yep,
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I
yep,
didn't
because
know
I was
that.
trying to get some of the heat off of what was going on. Yeah.
She said, "Girl, I did him worse. Y'all funny."
Mhm.
Well, I didn't know that you dropped the news, Krista. I had no idea.
Yeah, girl. I was trying to
Ooh, you
ease up some
messy,
of that
Krista.
heat.
You messy.
Yeah, I can get messy, a little
And
something,
why
something.
did you move wherever you was before? Cause you crackling a little bit now.
Am I crackling?
Or just
Uh-oh.
a little bit. Go back to where you was before.
I came over here and sat on the other side of this room because that other part got too cold. Let me go.
Girl, you a mess. I'm trying not to cut the heat on my house, but it ain't working, child.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to cut it on. It's getting cold. But anyway, uh uh Snoop stood down here typing. She said exactly who was they, no one cared, lady. And then she
Is that
said,
better?
and it backfired. So when you dropped the T, it backfired, Crystal. I guess she's saying it backfired because everybody's still more interested in your what's going on with you and Lennon.
Well,
Oh,
Lemon
ask
has a new
Krista why she
lady.
got drugged. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Krista.
I said, well, Lemon has a new lady, so y'all get ready. He has
Hold
a new
up, wait a
lady.
minute. Who is this new lady? What?
Her name is London.
London.
That's what
He
they
is not
told
Y'all
with
me.
know
I
who
ain't
that
London.
is?
I know who London is. He's not with her, but she's going to participate in a dating show.
Oh.
That ain't what they told me. They said he crazy about her, that she came to the show. I guess I was asleep at that time. I don't know.
Crystal, let me ask you a question,
What?
boo. How does that make you
Huh.
feel? How does that make you feel?
Girl, I'm cool.
You
I'm
okay?
having fun out here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying
All
myself.
I ain't mad at you. Okay.
I am enjoying myself. I am glad that you know, everything is because yeah. It was too much. People was too invested. This is the first day I've been on YouTube and able to just go places and be free. I can comment. I ain't got to worry about nobody screenshotting me and taking pictures of me on people's panels and reporting it and wondering how I'm going to defend myself. I ain't got to watch my mouth. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful.
You know what?
It's
I'm
been
gonna say,
wonderful.
Miss O, don't get mad at me what I'm about to say, please, because
right.
I will say this. I'm gonna say shout out to Shelly because
Mm-hmm.
she had given me some advice early part of this year because she saw me growing and she gave me some advice, and I swear she ain't never lied because everything has happened in the last 2 weeks. It's like
Mm.
my name is mud for real, and once your hater,
Mm.
you got a hater club. Once your club don't like you and see that there's another bigger club that don't like you, they join together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
because Shelly gave me that OG old school talking to, I'm kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is really happening. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know it was gonna
Who
be for
the
like.
hell is this in my back chat? Hold on, y'all.
Honey,
Hold on a minute. Let me
Ugh.
hold on. Let me put my
Weird.
my thing up. Hold on.
Ugh.
I don't even know how to get them out my back chat. Is
Tap
this
on the
Queen
person.
Tussle?
Hey, how are you?
Oh Lord, I forgot to put my
Ugh.
banner up. I'm glad it's
It's
you.
me.
Yeah.
Lord
So
Jesus.
what you do to make Max cuss you out? What did you do?
Um, what did I do? I don't know. I was just messing with her. It was called Wild Out Wednesday, so I was just wilding out. But I enjoyed her.
Hate on me, hater.
Yeah. It
I
was
seen it
just,
on
Well,
Erica
it was
Phillips'
fun
panel.
banter.
I
Yeah,
seen it
it'd
on
be fun.
Erica Phillips. Go ahead.
Yeah, it'd be fun banter. So, like I went to Lemon's channel last night. I guess there was a lot of kerfuffles going on. When I had come up, listen here, I had the power to clear that whole panel. I came up to really talk to Krista and give her a little bit of advice. I know we don't see eye to eye on all of the things, but my thing is,
I don't talk to
um,
you. Period.
I'm I'm speaking
And it still
to
goes.
you.
Okay.
Okay, enough is enough. It's like when you starting to play with mental health and these rumors are going around. I'm an advocate for mental health. I don't play with it. I feel like you all need to be mindful of individuals that are maybe dealing with stuff like this. These are triggering, and people are really concerned that you are going to delete yourself. You did have a situation of those thoughts when your mother had went to glory. So the only thing I'm saying is do your storyline, but just keep the mental health part up out of it. If it gets too heavy for you, take a break. That's it. I'm not here to tear you down. I'm not here to tell you who to love, but just be mindful of the audience that the people
Girl,
are
take your
watching.
dick in your dress and take your own damn advice. Get the fuck out of here. Excuse me, Miss Olivia, please.
oh, no
Hmm.
problem. I don't mind cussing over here. Feel free to respond, Tussle. No problem.
I mean, she's just filled with anger. I mean, I'm a happy wife, so I have a happy life. So there's no need for me to jump down to her
You
level.
had something. Bye, dick in a dress. Bye bye. Bye bye. So we can finish talking, please.
I
So,
can
Miss Olivia, it's been a
I can
lot
sit on
going
mute.
on. Everything has been, working the way it should. Okay. I guess Lemon was able to come up on Treacy's and clear some shit up. Whoever went around
Well,
saying
hold
that
on. Wait a minute.
crazy
I got a
shit.
question about that, if I may, Krista. So last
Mhm.
night, now I rewound the video from last night, right? And
Mine or
so,
his?
your
Mine or his?
his. I didn't know
Okay.
you had did one. So you and Lemon now done decided to call it Splitsville because he was saying he had to talk to you before he did the For the Love of Lemon contest, and then he moved it up to December. So now you're saying he got a new woman. So I'm confused.
And he got his woman before I got my man. Okay.
Oh, you
So
got
y'all got
another
to keep
man
that in
too?
mind. Huh?
Well, who's your man,
So,
Krista?
huh?
So you got another man?
No, I just had some
Uh,
gentlemen that has been approaching me,
oh,
and I've
okay.
been having some people that want to do For the Love of Krista, and I'm just not
Oh,
really ready to do that. And plus, I don't think if I was to get involved with someone on here, I did talk to a couple of the gentlemen that, were asking me, but I told them I don't think I want to bring it to YouTube. I think I
uh,
would prefer to keep things. I don't like once YouTube get involved, and you know. So,
uh,
and then right now I'm just enjoying myself. You know, I'm just
mm.
enjoying myself, and
Crystal, did you?
What's gonna happen when Krista, what's gonna happen when he come crawling back? Now he say he got this other girl that he like in London or whoever it was you just said. Oh well, I feel like y'all codependent on one another. Like honestly, it's and he may even be more codependent on you, because you know how I feel about his situation. So what's gonna happen when he come crawling back? Now he's saying all this stuff right here now because I think he caving into peer pressure. Do you see what I'm saying? So, but okay. So when he call you on the phone or
this
whatever,
old
what's gonna happen? What you gonna say? Is you gonna say
we
keep it trucking?
friends, we
Huh?
friends, we're friends. He's
Okay.
cool, I'm cool. We cool on each other. All of that great stuff. But
Okay.
um, I did have a video I needed to show him. I told him he shared something with me. I wanted to share something with him.
Mhm.
But we didn't get a chance to do that last night because people started hitting the back chat. But we cool, we friends. I'm
Mhm.
still his friend and whatever. And only thing I can say is London gonna have to, like get out there and wild out and keep him, keep that fire, keep that heat going. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That people are
Mhm.
now enjoying about him. They're
Mhm.
enjoying the relationship part of him. So I'm glad that he found the young lady. I haven't seen her. I don't know her. I just heard about it, today. I heard twice,
Mhm.
two places, so
Mhm.
yeah. So London just got
Do
to be
y'all
ready to,
see? Like,
keep
how do
it.
I get people out of the back chat? Room shaker, you see all this stuff going on in my back chat?
Yeah, I told you type on the person name as it shows people coming up, and you gotta ban them from your studio so they won't be able to call in no more.
Yeah, see what they doing is they getting up there real fast and then they getting off, but they end up being in the back chat. How do I get them out of the back chat?
Well, you can't get them out of there, but you can ban them from your studio if you catch them while they up here.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Hmm.
Can I catch them in the back chat and ban them?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you see they picture, they profile picture, like a person waiting to call in, as long as you
Uh,
catch them while they back there, you can ban them. But after they leave, no.
yeah, yeah. I ain't catching them in time. They clicking off. They clicking on, and then I don't.
Yeah.
The picture I can see it for a minute, but by the time I get ready to click it off, they already in the fucking back chat.
Right.
I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell that's about. But
So yeah,
anyway,
she just gonna have to they're enjoying that side of him, unless they might just be okay with him not being with me, and just
uh-huh.
rejoice, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
cause
I
you
could
done
see that
got so
happening
much.
too.
You done got so much flack. Well, do you think the next woman to get just as much flack as you did? I showed you
I'm hoping they
ODS.
don't do that. I'm hoping whoever this London is, if she's the one, I hope they don't do her like they did me. Because everybody
Mm,
can handle what I went through, and
Yeah,
then
that's
hopefully
still
true.
she ain't got swollen feet.
try to be, a certain way. Just don't worry. She won't have a dick. Don't you worry about that part.
How do you
So
know?
Well,
and
we just made a live about it. She is
How
a
do you know?
woman. I went to her
she
panel and asked her questions and let her know all the tea. She's willing to participate because she gave her word, but it's not gonna be a lopsided event. She's gonna have to be compensated or at least benefit from it.
Mm.
So if you running
yeah.
for plays, gets and scams,
Is
they
she
need
a
to
what
sit
you call
down
it? Is
and
she a content
negotiate.
creator? Is she a
Yes, she
content
is.
creator? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
she
Then she
is.
probably gonna be good. This gonna be good for her then.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
she's
people will
able
be
bodied.
interested.
She's able bodied.
And she's
Yeah.
sexy. She was in the lingerie contest.
I
That's how you
heard. I
seen her
gotta go
body.
watch it. I said I didn't even know
Uh,
nobody was doing lingerie on here.
And she has
Queen
more than one
Tussle.
robe.
Yep.
Queen Tussle. Can she hear me? Queen Tussle?
yeah, she can hear you.
Oh, okay. She's not saying anything. Okay.
He can hear you. He can hear you. That's a man with wigs and dresses that look like a goddamn bird.
I was just gonna
That's why
tell
I
her
don't
that I
pay no
liked her wig
attention.
she had on yesterday. That's what I was gonna say.
That person back there, Olivia, if you see him, you might can catch him.
Yeah, I got the last one. This Pepper Bell or whatever it was. I got
Okay,
them.
okay, okay.
I didn't get that other one, but I got them. Sure the
Yeah,
hell
because I
did.
had some guy came over to my thing yesterday asking me about, is this a dating show? Some white gentleman and stuff. And
Mm.
I was like, no. And
Right.
yeah,
Child.
child, I
Ain't
talked him
nobody
into
checking
just
for you,
staying up
bitch.
here on the damn thing and clicked his ass up, banned him from my thing. I was like, child. He's like, well, I'll just sit here because I'm trying to find a lady and all of this stuff. I'm like,
Oh
child, where
wow.
did this
You
come
He
are
can
a
be
from?
a trouble
rotate.
for that.
This
Oh
bitch
wow.
is a rotating beard. She's gonna be a beard for anybody.
Oh wow.
And you got a beard. Come on, let's have
So
fun.
beers
We
get
both
paid,
got a
so
Come
how
beard,
you
on,
bitch.
feel
Let's
about her
talk
as a
about
come on,
it.
beard?
you
We
butch.
both got a motherfucking beard, bitch. We
You
both
wonder
got
why they
one,
got off
bitch.
that stage?
Yours is
Because
just
the
thicker
people
than
did not
mine,
want that
ho.
man approaching
Yours is
them.
thicker than mine, bitch.
You
We
is a
both got a
whole man
motherfucking
going around
mustache.
here
Yours is
trying to
thicker than
approach
mine.
straight men. And that is so, you know what?
You
She's
got a
upset because
beard.
I won't allow her on my panel. Ain't
I
that
don't
sad?
want to come on your panel,
Yes, you
bitch.
did. Yes, you
I'm at
did. I had
Lemon's
to ban
panel.
you.
I'm at
No,
Lemon's panel.
that's not what you wanted, honey. You wanted to come on my
So
stuff.
Tulsa, do Lemon
I
pay you
said,
for
you ain't
being
gonna
his
be up there
co-host?
approaching them straight men on my shit. Hell no.
Tulsa,
Look
Them
here,
goddamn
let me
niggas
tell
running around
you.
in goddamn
Let me
lipstick
tell
and
you
wigs
what
and
my
jigglings
presence.
falling out.
Let me
Okay,
tell
Miss
you what
Creole, because
my
I don't use, I
presence.
mean, Miss Creole. Miss
Let me tell
Olivia,
you
I
how
don't
I
usually talk
benefited.
to her. I mean, talk to him. I don't usually talk
You
to
had it
him.
right, bitch.
This
You
is
had it
the
right.
most
Let me
him
tell you how
got
I
out of me.
benefited. Let me tell you
Bye,
this.
kicking the dress. Bye
I'm gonna
bye. Let
tell
me
you.
finish
This is
making my
how I
rounds.
benefited. Creole, to your question, this is how I benefited. I have two monetized channels, baby. Okay,
No, I
I'm
didn't
not.
ask you nothing. I
I'm
didn't.
not
I
out
was.
here.
No, I
Or
wasn't.
who?
The only thing I said was that I liked your wig. I didn't ask your question, boo.
Oh, who said? How do I benefit over there, or do I get something?
I don't know. It wasn't
Oh,
me.
I heard that question.
that was
Thank
me.
you.
I asked you, I say, do he pay you for being a host on his panel? That's what I asked.
What I said was I am monetized. I went through my 1,000. I'm making my own bag. I make
Let's
special
go.
appearances.
Okay.
Yeah, I make special appearances. I have VIP access. And yeah, I have fun with it. I don't take it personal. I don't feel like, oh, because he let me up there, he's got this alliance with me. Oh, we have something going on. I'm not delusional like Christa. I have a husband that takes very good care of me. I'm not out here peddling around for a relationship or using YouTube for a sympathy or even a therapy session. So that's where she and I are not the same.
Oh,
Oh,
just
Crystal
Christa
Pop.
left.
Okay, she left. I
Oh
was
damn!
like,
Why did Crystal leave?
Tulsa being mean. Well, she
Come
probably
back,
read the
Crystal.
comments
Come
in the
back.
back.
How are you
I'm gonna
saying that
drop the
I'm
link
being mean when
again.
this woman called me a man with a deek? I mean, I'm just giving her the energy back. If
Girl,
you,
you know
if
your skin is
if
Why she
harder than
leave?
that. She
I
probably
was
left
up
us in the
here,
back chat. I don't know. Go ahead, Tulsa.
I came in
Come on.
peace. When she was trying to amp it up with me, I said I didn't come for that. I was just giving her advice. I mean, you look very unstable out here, and this is not the first time that we heard about her wanting to, delete, go that route. So my thing is, if you are going to delete yourself, get up off the app. He
So
don't
Tulsa,
want
you weren't
you.
trying to take her man.
Why would I want another sister?
Oh, okay, then let's go.
I know what it is, and see, this is the thing. A lot of people, they think they have me figured out, but you have no idea.
Okay, so since you know what it is, are you confirming that he's bi or got sugar?
That man is bisexual.
Okay, let's go.
At the very least, bisexual. I have to agree
He's
with that because
bisexual.
my gaydar go off when I look at lemon. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, but it
Let's
doesn't.
go.
It doesn't matter to me because I'm not trying to sleep with the man. I
Right,
know what it is, but I don't have to call it out every day. I mean, it is what it is. We hang
right.
around
Like you said, you
bisexuals each.
married.
Well, yeah, I am married. Been married, happily married for 6 years.
Right.
And see, this is the thing between me and other people. My husband, he knows that this is my business. My husband, he don't get involved in this. My husband watches me. So it's like when you're able to, don't think that just because I'm his wife that I can't have my personality. Just because I got married, it didn't stop who I was. My husband appreciates it. Okay. He endorses it. I have somebody that loves and cares about me. And I think
Amen.
that, and I think that some people, they feel like, oh, she's got a deek and this, that, and the third. It didn't stop me from getting married. It didn't stop me from being a homeowner. It didn't stop me from being a mother. It didn't stop me from owning my own business. It didn't stop me from owning my vehicles. Come on now. It didn't stop me from my children. One of my daughters got the President's Award last year. My daughter is in wrestling. I have daughters that crochet. I have a JROTC child. I have a band child. I mean, my life over here is thriving.
Let's go. So what was you on the other day? Cause I came in the live, you was turned up, you was dancing, look like you had on your boxers and some more stuff. What was going through your mind?
You know what? The Lord, God has really been blessing me. I just got a partnership with Vitamin Energy, and it's like people are noticing me. So in these spaces, even in the beef sector and stuff, I have to show up. I have to give my commentary, and I stopped drinking, so I have all this energy. So where else can I put it? Let me give out some commentary. Let me make somebody laugh. Let me take somebody away from their reality. So that's why I show up. That's where that energy came
Congratulations.
from. Thank
Congratulations
you.
on both of the things and for stop drinking. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes.
Wait, you got a white man? Cause they said I don't think a black man would deal with that type of behavior.
Well, my last fiance was black. I've dated plenty of several black men. I had a boyfriend fiance that was a Marine. I've dated black men, but my heart went with my heart. And I went with who loves me unconditionally, who's going to stand with me through the test of trials, who's going to stand up for me when the world is against me. And sometimes I find in my community with my black brothers, they're so ashamed. And just like Lemon, I mean, he's bisexual, but people are still talking about it. So it's a shame for them not to be able to live out their existence. I refuse to put my life on hold to let society dictate my relationship.
Well, let me say this, but I want to say something about Lemon. Whatever Lemon got going on via his sexuality, I don't think you can blame it on the black community. Because everybody is out and proud these days. So whatever going on with Lemon is going on with Lemon. He gonna have to reconcile his mind with whatever he got to reconcile his mind with allegedly. But you can't blame it on the black community. A lot of times I hear now, and maybe one point in time, um, maybe even some now, but uh, when it came to some people in the black community, it was frowned upon, right? But even when I was smaller, and I'm in my 50s now, I went to school with a guy. He was gay, and like nobody in my school used to beat him up, or call him names or nothing like that. I mean, he wasn't trying to hit on him or nothing like that. It was like a don't ask, don't tell sort of situation.
Correct.
So, but when it comes to Lemon, in particular here on YouTube, he got so much going on to where I felt like when it comes to Christa in general, right now I don't know what's going on with somebody else, but when it came to Christa in particular, Not even just Krista. That girl, what was her name? The one before, she was not she was like
Oh, you talking about
Latino
Brina?
or something. Uh,
Sabrina,
yeah,
Sabrina.
her, Brina, and was it somebody before her? But anyway, I feel like he used these women as birds. And when it come to Krista, I think people got it's a couple of reasons why they don't like Krista in the situation. And as far as Lemon goes, I mean, like he just is. I mean, like she's just the never ending. I take whatever bird when it comes to Lemon.
Well, she
So,
has a beard and she's playing the beard role. So you just got to let her do
but I
her.
mean, nevertheless, the way he treat her is ridiculous. But the way I will say this, the way she's allowing him to treat her and the way she's allowing herself to look also is ridiculous. So, I mean, you really can't fault him. You can't, be on, her side one way or the other. I mean, this is just me speaking. But the whole thing is just, like I said earlier, they codependent, right? In my
Mhm.
opinion. And I was talking about at the beginning of my video how absurdity, how that becomes normalized, right? And so their situation is so absurd. I didn't get a chance to talk about Crystal like this. She jumped down. But the situation for me is so absurd that it's become normalized, right? In my opinion. So it's just very interesting to
Well,
me,
it's
Tulsa.
Miss
It
Olivia,
really
it's
is.
deeper than that. When you think about this, I'm going to take it a step further. When we think about childhood trauma, it starts in the house. How were you
Right.
talked to? Did you get the love? Did you get the attention? Right. So
Mhm.
if it haven't been discussed or if it haven't been addressed as a child, you take that pain, you take that anger, and it goes up into your adulthood. And now it
Yep.
comes off as you're mad at the world, you're short tempered, you're like a ticking time bomb. Anybody do something, you're flying off the hinges. You have to take the time and do the self care. You have to undo, re educate yourself. I
And
was
I
there.
absolutely agree with you, but I also don't think it's a good idea for you to medicate that with alcohol and then come online and do what it doesn't justify as an adult, right? I agree with childhood trauma, and I agree that
Mhm.
it has to be dealt with or it affects your adult life, right? But
Prime example,
as it
Miss
pertains to
Olivia.
him,
Prime
huh?
example, while we in this moment, let's say you stressed out. You call me. Oh, girl, come on, let's go get a drink.
Hmm.
How many times have we said, oh, girl, you going through it? Let's go get a drink. Why not? Hey, girl, let's talk about it. What are
Right.
your feelings? Why are you
But that's
feeling that way?
hopefully we'll in my circle, we'll have some wine and we will talk about it. Do you see what I'm saying? If one of
Yeah.
my girlfriends is going through something in her marriage or with one of her boyfriends or her kids or whatever, you know, we'll have some wine and we'll talk about it. That's what friends do. That's what true friends do, right?
But
But
peep
as
this
it
out.
pertains to online, when it comes
It's
to
not
living,
that. Right.
uh,
No, I'm
okay,
saying when it comes. No, I'm flowing with you. I love these type of conversations. It goes even deeper from that because it's like, even with the sisterhood, how you can't trust her because then it's gonna go somewhere. So that makes us suppress it even more.
well, online, absolutely, I can agree with that. But I'm talking about my good girlfriends, the ones that I, was raised up with, and I only have a couple, right? Of true friends, right? Because this is just
Right.
some people are associates and they are fair weather, and you don't tell your business to fair weather, quote unquote friends. Okay, you keep that within your circle, right? So I have four good girlfriends. We was raised up in the same neighborhood. We've grown up together, right? Two of my good girlfriends passed away, but I got four good girlfriends, right? So those are the good girlfriends that we talk about, what's going on in our lives with. But as it pertains to online and as it pertains to Lemon in particular, since we're talking about him, he is not coming online simply having a glass of wine and and having a conversation with people. He online. He is on, what do you call it, Taylor Port Tuesday. But honey, Taylor Port is more than just Tuesday, okay? And
And can I
when it comes to
go ahead?
him, whatever it is. See, nobody can't make you get help. They can't make you do that, right? So he has to understand, in my opinion, that it may be a good little kiki online, but he's 32 years old, and as it pertains to his real life, whatever's going on, he should deal with it. Whatever's going on, right? Via childhood trauma, or whether because he seems to be living a whole fantasy life online, right? How can you truly have a productive life outside of the internet if you are on the internet 11, 12 hours every single night, and you drunk more than one night? You are drunk more than just Taylor Port Tuesdays, right? It is because I think he was drunk. He's been drunk a couple of times this week, from what I
And they don't
understand.
say he be drunk on his Discord too when he be in Discord.
Oh, now I don't know nothing about Discord, but I know he damn sure sound like he drunk over here. You know what I mean? Because it's
Don't
fairly
forget the
as long
blackout.
as the longer the live goes, the more intoxicated he sounds, and it's more than just
Yeah,
on Tuesdays.
don't
Now,
forget the blackouts as well.
let me
So he blacks out as
respond
well.
to.
I didn't know he blacked out. I'm sorry, Room Shaker.
You good, girl. Let me respond to TSW. Only one I can say I have not heard him disconnect on is Terry P. But Sabrina, when she was doing her tour and getting up here speaking her truth, she did say her limit. He talked to her online, but behind the scenes, when they was supposed to connect and talk behind scenes, he did not
Mm,
never return her calls or respond to her,
mm.
and that's what made her fall
Let,
back.
let- right. Let me answer no nonsense. Let me read this at TSW exactly. I'm going off by what I see, and I've never seen him show interest in a man. I disagree. And he clearly loves women. To me, he's very disrespectful to women. People are going off hunches, I guess. Well, in my opinion, he got some issues with his sexuality. But as far as him loving women, I would have to disagree. Because he is very disrespectful towards women in general. He lets these men come on his channel that are he's in sectors, clearly in sectors where women look down on black women in particular, the women that he's supposed to love, the women that allow him to suck on his teeth over there while he in the process of disrespecting them collectively. Okay, so that's what I see coming from him. All right, and
And
I'm
Miss
not just
Olivia,
talking about Krista. I'm talking about black women in general. If you pay attention to the people, like he got that guy over there now, that he's supposed to be married to whatever woman, and he clearly has some type of disdain towards black women. But if you choose, everybody got a right to their own opinion, but I don't see him loving women, especially the black women that he chooses to try to make his beers. So no nonsense
Right.
says
What about
no, I
Simon
see
saying
people
he
on here
sent him a
way
picture?
more than him. Wait a minute, let me read this. She says, no, I see people on here way more than him, literally all day, every day on panels. And I'm not saying it's just him in chats. Lemon do about 5 videos a week. And we don't see him doing it. Now, wait a minute, he do more than okay, so he might do 5 videos a week, but his videos are 8 and 9 hours long. So that's tantamount to how many videos a week if you do say my videos like this one is at the most I do 2 3 hours tops, right? Now it's on a good day when I do a 2 hour video, right? It's on an extraordinary day. I gotta have a good panel going on to get me to do a 3 hour video, right? But I don't, and it's Friday today, so we over 2 hours. Okay, ain't nothing wrong. But 8 or 9 hours, or 11 or 12 or however long StreamYards allows it. I've seen him do more than 9 hour videos. I believe, but yeah, that's a lot.
well, he quit his
That's
job.
above the norm. That's like if you do a 9 hour video, that's almost half your day. It ain't nothing but 24 hours in a day. He's doing literally a 8 hour plus, work shift, right? You go to work for 8 hours, you're doing overtime after 8 hours. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's a lot in my opinion. And then make it so bad most of the time I think the reason why he can stay long, and the reason why some people think I think that he be pimping folks is because he let everybody else do the job and he the only one getting the check. So when it comes to somebody like you, Tulsa, you be on these channels all the time, right? So and you're a content creator.
Not
What do you think
anymore.
about him allowing everybody else to run his panel? He be sleep, he be walking his dog, he be going to get something to eat, he be doing everything except controlling his panel, and he the one get the check.
You said, how do I feel
So
about that?
yeah, how do you
Um,
feel about that?
I guess it just depends on the individuals that are showing up. I
Mm-hmm.
know I can speak for my intentions. My intentions is for the notoriety. People are going to be there. People are going to see. So
Mm-hmm.
me being there, my presence is known because I need to get the people familiar with seeing me on YouTube and on these TV
Right.
screens. So when it's time for me to be in those movie theaters, I can sell out those tickets. You
So
know.
you get something
Uh,
out of it too, basically.
I get promotion. I
Right.
get
Right.
to, really sound off on whatever topic is going on up there. I get to be
Right.
myself, and
Okay.
I don't take it too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a promo tour. That's how I
Mm-hmm.
look at it. I'm on a
Okay.
promo tour. If I could get somewhere free and I could promote myself and I could just
Mm-hmm.
really show off my acting skills, show
Mm-hmm.
people that I could have a real conversation. They get to see a variety. So this is just a press tour for me.
Mm, mm, mm. No, I
Uh-huh.
feel you, and and then like you said, you get free promotion, you get notoriety. So, okay, I can't
Uh-huh.
even blame. I'm not even now. Don't get me
Hey,
wrong. I am
I
not
recently got
complaining.
a partnership deal, and I don't know if somebody was in his audience watching
Mm,
and reached out to me.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's beneficial to me because I'm making it count. Like I said, I have two monetized channels.
right.
I have a
As do I. I
partnership
only use
now.
one. Mhm. You
Yeah,
know what?
and
I'm glad you said that, Tulsa, because I got a whole other monetized channel that I don't even. I can't even child put videos on it. But anyway, I've been on YouTube so long that child, it's a lot. But let me do this.
I'm gonna give you free game because I want this is not a competition, it's a coalition.
Mhm,
Anytime you go live in the
mhm,
YouTube StreamYard, stream from this channel and that channel. That's how you get your watch hours up. That's how you get,
yeah,
let YouTube know that you're still here. You're back.
yeah. Well, it's
As long as you
monetized.
don't
The
you dare
reason why I
tell
don't do
nobody,
that is because the
don't you,
content that I do over here, I don't want it, mixed in with the content that
um,
I do over there. You know what I mean? I
well, I
do
was,
entertainment content pretty much on that channel, and I'm just been slack. I don't want to talk about Diddy anymore, and I don't like to talk about reality TV. So I've gotten I done got tired of entertainment news right now. So until Diddy goes to trial, I won't even. I'm not interested in all the inner workings of the baby oil. I done heard enough. Okay.
Well, listen here. There's another story out that might pique your attention. The guy from Abercrombie and Fitch, he's out on bail. Actually, here in
Yeah.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, there was a child that was S8, and there's a judge. Her name is Sharon Holmes. And
Mm-hmm.
the jury wanted to give him 20 years, and this black lady gave him probation. So that may
What?
be something that you could look into. Yeah, here in Tulsa. I'll be broadcasting around Tulsa. I've taken my people to Greenwood. If you all know anything about the 1921 race massacre that happened right here in my town, and
Mm.
I,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is something that I share all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I experienced being in a shelter on West Archer. I'm a homeowner on East Archer. On Archer,
Mm-hmm.
where I stayed, black people couldn't cross and be on this side back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Oh
So
wow.
I have so much to give, and I
Mm-hmm.
want people to learn their history. I will be
Yeah.
taking you guys down to Greenwood for Juneteenth so you can
Mm-hmm.
see the people that come from Texas and all over to come down here and celebrate what my past generations and ancestors was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to have left for us. But the legacy still lives on Greenwood.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I used to do that content all the time. If you scroll down to my older videos,
y'all read the
I
back
used to
chat
do
when y'all
content.
see it. That's just for y'all FYI in the back.
What what you say? Room shake. Look at the back chat.
When
Oh
y'all
no.
listen, transfer, that's just for y'all FYI. Y'all ain't got to say nothing out loud.
Okay,
Okay,
let me
good.
look at
I'm
it.
gonna give a quick response to that. No, actually, it's you know, it's you, it's your property. You know, you just got two, separate streams of income. So it's basically streams of income. That's the game that you're playing. So if it is, this is my second stream of income. Boom.
Oh yeah, like I said, I don't like to mix the content that I have in the B sector with that other channel. I've just gotten lazy, honestly, with entertainment news, and so, but I'm gonna try to work on that this week, and I'm glad we brought that up because I've been saying forever. Let me go on and drop some entertainment news, seeing as how some, I used to be in the entertainment sector. That's how I found the B sector via the entertainment sector. You know what I mean?
Well, can
And
I tell
so
you
it's just
this?
sometimes I get sick of it.
My mentor is Monica from All About the Tea.
Oh, really?
That's where I got my first microphone. And so when
Cool.
it comes to the tea, yeah, she really, that was the best mentor. I mean, I didn't have to go to college, it was,
I
she
heard
saw
that.
potential in me and she just kind of brushed me up. And so
That's
now I'm out
awesome.
here, it's like you got to fly out the nest. And
Yeah.
I think that people, let's speaking about limiting the 8-hour lives and things like that,
Hmm.
we really don't address mental health and we don't address alcoholism and things like that because, like I
Hmm.
said, it starts from within the house, it starts from trauma. We need to
Hmm.
be promoting that these people go and get the help that they deserve. Like you deserve
Hmm.
to live a life where you can wake up and you're not angry, you're not bitter. Like you deserve
Yeah.
that. And I feel like
Yeah.
once
Everybody
people,
does. But see, here's the thing. It's unfortunate that nobody should have to have that conversation with Lemon or anybody else online. And you should have people in your life that love you and care about you enough to advocate for you, right? To let you know if some people don't even have anybody, right? Or you try to keep it away from other people that are supposed to be. Get back to the commentary. I will, Chloe. I forgot what the commentary was, but anyway, it's unfortunate that somebody so young. You see somebody so young doing that whole drinking thing. This other storylines and all of this and all of that other stuff. That's okay. It is what it is. It's YouTube, right? But that whole drinking thing, and you look bloated because you drinking that cheap liquor over there and stuff. That's an issue. Like he don't have nobody. Even the people online, y'all ain't mentioning it to him. Like, dude,
well,
you know what I
listen,
mean? You
remember when he
drink
was
too
in
much,
Vegas?
but nobody.
When,
Let me finish. I used to be an alcohol and drug counselor before I retired. And no matter what anybody says to you online or offline, even your own mama can't make you get clean, right? So if nobody's saying anything about that to him online, okay, everybody love a train wreck. I get that. Even if they're telling him that in his real life that he need to slow down, even if he don't have nobody in his life to tell him to slow down, you still not gonna get tired until you sick and tired. You know what I mean? So I don't want to put that on anybody. I just want to clear that up real fast.
Can I say
Because you got
something
to
real
do that
quick?
for yourself. What you
Can I
say?
can I say something real quick and I'll let
Yeah,
Tulsa have it?
yeah, go ahead, baby.
Okay, I wanted to say I had dropped down in I call him Lemon. I had dropped down in his chat to tell him to be careful with the Taylor port because a whole lot of people I know have gotten diabetes behind that because it's really a cooking wine. It's not
Oh, yeah, I
something
remember
that
you saying it the other day. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not something that you just go and have while you're sitting at a. But a lot of people do it because it's a cheap high. You can drink it and
Mm-hmm.
get toe up real quick, and everything. So I wanted him to be careful with that because with everything that's going on, he don't want diabetes on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it just
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. That's FYI. If he's listening, if anybody can get it back to him, he may want to slack up on that, and everything, so that
Mm-hmm.
that pancreas won't give out and he become a
I know
diabetic.
that's right.
Because it will real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Two, I want to say thank you so much, Miss Olivia, for having me and getting my side of the
Okay, baby.
story. I'm gonna tell everybody to just wait for my new flyer that's coming out. I'm still gonna
Okay.
have it, but I'm changing the wording. So
Okay.
let's see how many people talk about that. Because I told you, no matter
Okay.
what I do, it's gonna be people who gonna hate it regardless. Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm
But
still gonna
whatever
do
you
it.
decide to do, let me know. Send me the new flyer and let me know you sent it to me. And I'll put it on my wall again, love. And thanks
I
for coming up
appreciate
to
that.
talk to have the conversation, right? Because
No problem.
nobody's, ain't nobody gonna be satisfied. You can't satisfy all the people all the time. You know what I
Right.
mean? And so
Yeah.
if it's something that you want to do, I hope that you go on and do it. You know what I
Same.
mean?
Yeah.
But let me know when you put your new flyer up, okay?
Okay, baby. Thank you so much. Bye,
All right.
Tussle.
Ha-
All right, nice talking to you,
Have
Creole.
You too,
have a good weekend, love.
baby.
But let me read you this, Tulsa, and she's right. Hey, Yvonne, A, respectfully, trauma does not always start from home. There are all types of trauma. That's not true, Tulsa. I am a social service provider. No, trauma does not. There are all types of trauma that we endure in our life. No, there is not only trauma from childhood trauma is not the only type of trauma that you could have to deal with. You can feel safe and secure in your home, honey. The world is very traumatic, okay? Especially if you are black, especially if you are black and male in the United States of America, that is traumatizing enough within itself. Okay, I thought your video was wonderful and needed to shout. But yeah, child is all types of trauma. When it comes to black people descended from slavery, and a lot of us are, not all, but a lot of us are descendants of slavery. There is trauma, and I'm sure you know this actually encoded in our DNA. The trauma from slavery was so horrific on our ancestors that even to this day it's encoded in our DNA. So there is also ancestral trauma. So I'm just saying all that to say I do agree with you, and I'm sure Tulsa wasn't just wasn't saying that the only type of trauma that you can have comes from the home. I just wanted to clear that up. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tulsa.
Right, absolutely. I was not, and yeah, there's a vast of areas where trauma can come from. I
Absolutely.
just wanted to say, I wanted to recognize you and thank you for sharing your story, being a substance abuse advocate.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
I am a recovering addict,
Okay.
and what I've,
Congratulations.
thank you. What I've learned
Hmm.
in my journey is, a lot of people will say, well, you got so much potential. Why do you go in these areas? Because these areas, in order for me to know something, I've got to be there. I've got
Hmm.
to have that experience, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, and I recognize certain things. So when it had come to just Krista,
Hmm.
being in a tumultuous relationship, I mean, very violent, I mean, very verbal and physical. And
Hmm.
so I want the ladies and gentlemen to know that you can be in a healthy relationship, and you have to respect yourself first. If you don't respect you, nobody else is.
Hmm.
That's why people
Hmm.
are so freely with coming at you the way that they do because of
Hmm.
what they
Hmm.
see. Well, he
Hmm.
did it. He got away with it. Why
Hmm.
well, you didn't say nothing to him, and it
Hmm.
becomes that type of game.
You
And my
teach
thing
people
is,
how to treat you. Hmm.
yeah, you teach people how to treat you. So
Yeah.
people say a lot of things about me. Do I have to respond? I can, but it doesn't
Hmm.
apply to me. That's not who I am. So
Hmm.
why even
Hmm.
address it? And I think,
I always say when it comes to people in general, but especially on YouTube, baby, what you say about me ain't none of my business. Okay, I don't
none.
care. I don't care. I be
Those are your
whatever you want me
feelings.
to be. Tulsa, I be whatever they want me to be. It still ain't changing a damn thing about my life. Do you understand me? I could care the freak less. I am not invested. The only thing I'm invested in is my content and the AdSense check that I get and the support from my supporters. Because every once in a while, like I hope today, somebody showed your girl some support, some love and support on the Cash App $ Orca Speaks. Y'all know y'all like my content. I should not have to come down here and cry about me graduating and y'all not showing me no support. You hear me, Tussle?
That's right. That's
I
right.
have not graduated. I am not crying about it, but I would like to have some support.
I got
That was
5 on it.
petty.
What's your cash app?
Oh, girl,
I
don't worry.
said,
I'm being petty. I'm being petty. You
oh,
don't
I
know what
mean,
I'm talking about? The graduation cry.
yeah, I know. I sent her $5, so I was just trying to do the same for
No,
you.
you didn't. No, you
I
didn't.
did. You
I'm
know what?
absolutely
Because
disappointed.
well,
No,
you
you
know what?
didn't.
It was for education, and I'm all for education. I actually
Yeah.
interviewed. Yeah, let me tell you this. So I told you that I went to Langston University, and I went there for
Mm-hmm.
shelter. I had the pleasure of meeting Jazzy Rideau from the Real Housewives of Potomac while I
Mm-hmm.
was there on campus, and sisterhood is everything to me. When I tell you it come full circle, I had an interview. She had given me her first interview. Um, and she'll actually be doing a bigger interview with a very reputable source coming up this
Oh.
week. But I
Mm-hmm.
say that to say this: education is priority. And if I had an opportunity to not use Langston University for shelter and really have gotten my education, I really feel
Mm-hmm.
like I would have thrived, but that was not my journey.
Mm-hmm.
But I say this to say that
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad she went through it. She got her
Mm-hmm.
education. So if it's
Mm-hmm.
pertaining to education, I'm all for
Mm-hmm.
it. Go get your education, baby.
Girl, that is not the point. Okay, in the first place, see some people use education as a career. Okay, I went all the way through school. Just let me say, got my certificate. I got 3 certifications. Right. I don't come online bragging about my education because my education ain't got nothing to do with the B sector. Okay, and even if I was to start working again or have to go back to school for another certification, which I am not, by the way, um, I wouldn't. Nobody would know about it on YouTube, and I dang sure wouldn't be on here crying about it because nobody from YouTube cares if whether I graduated or not. You know why? Because that's for you. She don't have no good girlfriends that we was talking about. She got a husband. She got a daughter. She got a family. You worry about them and support, girl. This ain't nowhere to come down here and talk about this, especially in the beef sector. You just gonna get petty turned on you, just like I turned my petty on when it came to that, because I felt like it was unnecessary. Okay,
I
it's
guess I get
petty.
it. I guess I get it because she says that she uses YouTube to get out her frustrations here. You
Okay,
know,
so how are you frustrated about graduating? You ain't frustrated about graduating. You frustrated because people on YouTube in the beefing sector
no, no,
did not
no, sis.
congratulate you.
Sis, it was right there in our face. Her own husband didn't celebrate her.
Well, now
So
that's the
she had
issue.
to
I ain't gonna lie. That's the
so
issue.
she had to come on here and get it off. I understood
Wow.
like where she was coming from
Now
because
I
she
didn't
said,
know that. Now wait a minute.
yeah,
You giving
she
me
says
some
it plenty of
tea.
times. She said that
I
she
didn't
comes on
know.
you.
Oh
She says she
wow.
comes on YouTube to get her frustrations out that are in her
Mm-hmm.
reality. She comes on here and just kind of
Mm-hmm.
blast, get everything out before she goes home.
Oh, so she's not happy in her her marital situation? Is that what she's saying?
Well, it sounded like,
And then why in the world is she coming online to see that's overshare? I don't believe in oversharing. Okay. I don't believe in oversharing. Right. The only thing that I don't sure about my marriage. I heard everybody know I'm married because I've been doxxed. Lord Jesus and Lord have many times. But as far as wow, really? That's what we doing?
yeah,
Girl, you might
yes,
need the advice that I would give her is to go through marriage counseling. It really works. If you work, if you're having a trouble, and then you are married, so I'm telling you too. Everybody hits a rough patch in a relationship. I'm coming speeding quickly towards 30 years of marriage, and we have been to marriage counseling twice. Okay, now you ain't been married that long. But when and you will eventually run into an issue. And the first thing I advise y'all to do, Tussle, before calling it quits, because it seems like it's real easy for people to get divorced these days, is try out some marriage counseling first. Do you see what I'm
Well, you
saying?
know what? I want to say this. Honey was like, we made it through the pandemic and a lot of people were getting
Mm-hmm.
divorced. So we know that this is forever. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that we really hit those steps earlier on in our relationship. And that's what pushed me to
Mm-hmm.
go to therapy and get the help that I need. And it
Mm-hmm.
has been very beneficial. And we have
Absolutely.
all benefited and seen the results of that.
Absolutely. Even to this day, I go to therapy once a month. It
Yeah.
don't have nothing to do with my marriage. It's got something to do with me. But I'm a
Yes.
lot older now, and I'm not as me. Is
We don't
I'm
fly
not.
off the handle. Yeah. We have
Yeah.
some we show grace and we think about others and before we
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
spill it, we're going to think about our words, and
Mm-hmm.
that just comes along with adulting and growing and
Oh
really
yeah, you're
getting the
right.
help that
I must say that I'll tell you something, Tulsa. If my husband could deal with me all these years and not wring my neck, that is a
listen, if you
that
know,
is
you
a
know.
conversation for another day. Okay.
But if you know, you know. And I see
If
you,
you
I
know,
feel
you know.
you.
Because let me tell you something, girl. The stories I could tell you, but okay, girl. But he the calm. I'm just gonna
Girl,
put it this way. He is the calm, and I am the freaking storm. Do you hear me?
and listen, my husband is very laid back, but he plays no games when it comes to his wife and his family.
My husband, he don't even play no games with me because I be, I can go on and on forever. I can literally argue for 24 hours. I used to could, especially when I was young. But when he give me the look, he got this look, right?
Uh-huh. You know.
The look that say, girl, go on now, hush, because I done had enough.
Go
I
on
done been out
now.
to the work shed. I done done everything you told me to do. And you still arguing. Now you get the look.
Now go on.
Right now you get the look. I said, Lord
Well,
have
listen
mercy.
here.
Let me stop messing with this man. But I used to do it just cause I could, but I don't do it no
Yes.
more.
It was a wonderful fellowship with you today.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
was fun. You got
so
to come back on. I like it. But it's the first time you hit the link. And thank you so much. I appreciate it.
absolutely. You have a wonderful day on purpose. And
Oh,
thank you
you
for
too,
giving me an
baby. You
opportunity
too.
and a
You
space to
too.
share.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime, because sometimes we do fall into genuine conversations like I ended up doing today. And then
Mhm.
sometimes my petty is on 10, because I'm real messy. That's why I like to be sector. But but yeah, we
Uh-huh.
do, fall into some serious conversations, and so feel free to hit the link anytime you want to. Okay. And thank you.
All right, beautiful. See you next time.
Okay. You too. Bye bye. Well, all right, y'all. I hope that you got, I enjoyed talking to Queen Tulsa. She all right with me. Child, it's too many men out here for be dealing with a crazy black man. And I'm an old woman. I heard that day, child. So anyway, let me get off of here. This was a wonderful, wonderful Friday conversation. If you guys came in late, please, please, please be part of the replay game. I forgot to mention, but y'all please check out my product tag bag. Y'all know that it is Christmas time. And today I sponsored, well, I put some Fenty products. It's a couple of Christmas gift sets and Fenty, gift boxes, whatnot on there. You don't have, thank you, Lisa J, girl. Thank you. If you just click on the picture, you don't have to buy, the product, but if you just click on the picture, it'll take you to the website and you may see something else on there that you want. So you guys, please take a look at my product tag bag, okay? If you will. Like I said, I like to smell goods. I like the body scrubs and the body oils. I'm gonna be putting some of my special counters up there. I'm all about to smell good, child. I'm all about to smell good and feel good and self care, right? So anyway, y'all check out that product tab. Thank you everybody for hitting my link. Thank you Queen Tulsa for hitting my link. Thank you Creole Butterfly for hitting my link. Thank you, Room Shaker. Room Shaker. Man, I Room Shaker about put my petty on 10, honey. I had to dial it back. Thank you, just Christa, for hitting my link. If I left anybody else out, I think I got everybody right. So anyway, thank all you ladies. Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, like I said, if you just click on the picture in my product tag, baby, you ain't even this. It doesn't mean that you're purchasing that product. But what it does is when you click, now you can purchase that product, but it'll also take you to the website, and you might see something else that you want, or a couple of things. There are a lot of great deals going on right now. Because you know it's Christmas time, right? And so anyway, I hope I didn't miss anybody that hit the link. Y'all let me know if I did, but I think I got everybody's name. But thank you all so much for joining in this conversation. Like I said, if you came in late, please be part of the replay gang. If you stayed with me throughout the whole live, thank you guys so much. If you showed me some support on the Cash App, want to give me a tip because it's Friday and I had time. Okay, $sign Orca Speaks on the Cash App. I love you guys so much for your support. I am going to get out of it. You guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday, as well as have a wonderful weekend. I actually want to watch me some TV this weekend, y'all, because it's cooling off around here. Now, I'm trying not to cut on my heat yet, because once I cut it is on, and people be hollering it's hot and all of this and all that. Y'all, I'll be trying to keep the heat off as long as I can, but yeah, I'm getting there. It's getting to the point around here, right? And so cook me some. I gotta put me something in a crock pot. Y'all, I be looking at these dang on YouTube videos before I leave. These people be having me trying some crazy recipes, right? Sometimes they work out, child. Sometimes they don't. I seen a recipe for crock pot nachos, right? And I'm gonna try me some crock pot nachos, okay? I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna let y'all know how it turned out, okay? Anyway, let me get off here. I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. Y'all be safe, okay? And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.